Yo, we are here. We are back. What's going on, fellas? What's going on, ladies? How y'all doing? I am your host, Coach Stan. We are here at Winners Win Podcast. You always know I got my boys with me. I don't want to call them co-hosts. I got my, my right hand, my left hand, whatever you want to call it. But I got my boys with me. First I want to give it up for Teller, from Philly Hoop Group. Let's give a hand,
What's up,
big hand back.
Glad to be back.
And then my boy, Mike from Philly Hoop Group, he got the McNabb joint on,
Yes, sir.
we took an
Go
L,
Birds.
but we always rep it. We always rep it. So let's give a big clap for my boy.
Win or loss, we rocking out. Go Birds.
Yeah, I don't know about that because we Winners Win Podcast. So
winners win.
Yo,
But
listen.
Winners win,
loyal to
yeah.
the soul,
Eagles,
baby.
y'all better get it together because we got the Saints next week.
Yeah, that's a win.
That's a good defense.
I don't care if they 2-0. I ain't worried about
No,
it.
they got a good defense.
Yeah, they
You
good.
never know.
I like us, man. I like the adjustments, man. I think we're going to adjust.
I think
man.
AJ might be back though.
Oh,
So,
man, that's
know,
the
he might not
difference.
be.
But AJ played last game. We won.
For sure.
Yeah.
We won.
Or we
Yeah,
throw the
sure.
ball on third down, but we don't get to. We don't got to do all that right now.
Yeah, we lost coaching. That was
no,
crazy.
yeah, no grinding Sirianni.
Yeah, but anyway, let's get to the topic.
Mhm.
Always, we don't do nothing small here. We bring legends, icons on. We got another legend. He family to me. My OG, my guy. He's a community activist. Serve the youth. Like, every time I talk to him, he's telling me like, yo, we at this rec. We cleaning up, we doing this. He having different activities for the young people, just keeping them, out the way. We need more people like that.
For sure.
We were just talking about this. It's crazy. He's a host as far as like poetry night. Like, I know he got some poetry stuff. He'll talk about that stuff too as well.
That's dope.
Where he hosts that stuff, and he's been really getting involved in that. Everybody knows him for this. First, another thing is he's a manager. He's a CEO. And he's just
all that.
yeah, he's a leader. He's a leader amongst the leaders. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, leaders ask him, like, yo, how do I go about this in the city of Philadelphia? That's how how iconic this guy is in our city. People know him as the start person of Headshot Records, but I don't call Headshot Records like Headshot Records. So I say he's the start of a movement.
For sure.
Like
I
an era
agree with
movement.
that too,
Like
yeah.
that movement was
Definitely a movement, man. It was something special.
yeah, that's part of like a lot of our
child.
childhoods. The people that's in the 30s, that's like, that's a big part of our childhood. Just amazing guy. I didn't even talk about great dad,
For sure.
just a great man all around. Like I said, I'm always proud to call him my old head, my OG. Let's give a big round of applause for Mr. Headshots himself, Young Bob.
What's up, Bob? How you feeling?
What's up?
I wish we had the
What's up, my
DJ
guy?
in here.
Shout out
Say
to
Young
the-
Bob headshot.
Shout out to the intro. Man.
Yeah,
The
I
intro
mean,
was amazing,
I left a
man.
lot, like, you know what I mean?
Listen,
I
that
left a
was
lot
more
out.
than enough. Man.
Nah,
That was more than
bro.
enough.
Stan will give the flowers, man. I don't know how I respect
No, that's
that
what it's
thing,
about, man.
Sure,
That's
sure.
what we about. We all
That's
at
respectable,
Winners Win
man, especially
Podcast.
as
We
men.
about giving you your flowers. We go down memory lane a little bit, if it's a memory lane, because we all about the new motion too as well.
Mhm.
But we give the flowers. We go down the memory lane. Then we talk about the current motion that you got going on. So that's that's the format. That's the format here.
Damn, something you said in that intro. You said it was a movement. People don't even peep. The first DVD was "Is More Than Music Is a Movement." People don't
I didn't know
even.
that.
That was
That's
the
in my
title
homework.
of it.
Damn.
That was the title of it. So people don't
Holy
even
shit.
peep what we was doing, man.
Holy
That was
shit.
more than music. For real. Like,
Yeah, no,
so-
it was a movement.
Before we get like into the interview, like I said, this is my old head. I know his family. This is my guy. First I want to ask you before we get into like the straight interview. How's the family doing? Shout out to my guy, Leg Shot, Marty.
Leg Shot.
Everybody. Like, how's everybody doing?
everybody holding it together as well as they can.
Well as they can.
You know what I'm
Got
saying?
you. Got you.
Well as they can.
Well as they can.
Everybody pulling themselves out that dark hole.
What about you though?
Same here.
Same here.
I cry a lot.
Got you.
But the kids keep me active, man. They keep me in. That was my mom thing. You know, we'll get into that. But
Yeah.
so they keep me going.
Okay.
That's what's
So other than that, I'm well, man. I'm well. I can't complain.
So Bob, a lot of people know you from music. But talk to us, kind of like, was music your first love growing up, or was it like something else that kind of like piqued your interest or took a lot of your time, like as a kid, kind of like, you know, growing?
As a kid, it was cars, music, and women.
Okay.
That was my
Say that one more
thing.
time.
Cars, music, and women,
Yo,
man.
You sound like paid in full right now.
No, but real rap, man.
Yo.
Like I fell in love with cars at a young age. I was driving at 8. My cousin told me to drive at 8.
To
Oh
eat.
wow.
8 years old.
Damn.
So I was riding with him while he was going to do his little drops, and then on the way back I would be the driver. You
Bob
know
was
what I'm
outside
saying?
early.
So that was, and that's what I do with my youngest now too. Though, like, you want to drive, you know how to drive, stuff like that. So cars, the music. Eazy-E was my favorite rapper.
Oh wow, easy. Yeah.
Like 8
Okay.
years old. My cousin was banging NWA. That's how I be kind of trying to see what's going on with the youth now. How they be saying the music is the reason and all that. But like, nigga, I was listening to Eazy-E.
Right.
And he was.
I hear you, because I could kind of relate to that in my era too. People would say like, "Oh, it's these kids listening to certain." I'm like, damn, I was
Yeah.
listening to Hove and DMX when I was
Listen.
8.
Yeah. Nigga, I was listening to Beanie Siegel. Beanie
Like,
Siegel
niggas
said,
talk-
God.
shit, we used to think
Beanie
money
wasn't
was
even
white.
out. Beanie
Yeah.
wasn't
You know how
even
crazy
out
that
when I
bar
was
is,
8,
bro?
yeah.
He said we used to think money was white. That's a crazy.
Yeah, right.
That's
Oh, the joint talking about his dad?
Yeah.
Yeah, damn. I used to think money was
Damn,
white.
that's the
Yeah,
craziest
right,
bar ever. Like,
Right,
so,
right, for sure.
No, you're totally right about that.
Remind me
though.
to get back to that record when we speak on my parents and all that. On that record. That record played a major role in my life
That record
too.
makes me feel the way I am.
Gotcha.
Yeah, that was
gotcha.
major.
All right, so first.
Oh,
right?
and the woman, my fault. And the
Oh,
woman.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can't
Get
skip
on
over
that.
that
Talk
part.
about that. We
forget-
can't skip on the
that started at a
ladies,
very
man. They the
young
key of life.
age, man. So, yeah, woman, get you a good woman.
Yo, so that means, you know, we all know how it is growing up, in the, you know, in the hood. So that means your parents must have been keeping you up to par then too as well, because we know girls ain't like you at that early age. At that early age.
I always had a gift, man. I always had a pack around me, so it was a little different.
Okay,
A pack of chicks
okay.
that was.
I know girls,
always
they like the fly
around.
dude. They like the nigga that can rumble.
I was the cool
Funny
nigga,
guy.
man.
And the funny guy, because
Yeah.
the athlete wasn't until middle
Right.
school, high school.
Right.
Right. You understand what I mean?
Listen, but you forget they like the leaders.
Yeah, the leaders.
Yeah,
for
that's
sure.
true.
That's true. That's
They
true.
like the
That's true.
leaders. So I was some of all that, but I was a leader, and they seen that. So
Mhm.
listen, man, there used to be packs of them at the crib. I
Top
ain't
player,
gonna
top
hold you, man.
player.
Packs, man, packs. Oh, you want her? I got you. You know what I'm saying? it was that. You know, them Lincoln days and all that, you know.
We gonna get to that. We gonna talk about them Lincoln days, all right? You know.
But yeah, talk about where you from. Like,
North Philly, of course. 24th and ours.
Legendary block, man.
Legendary block.
super
man.
duper legendary.
Listen,
that
I
was
take
always lit.
I take pride in the claiming that block. Like from where I'm from, Diamond Street is real known.
Okay.
I'm from North Street, so Diamond is the next block. Raymond,
Right.
Rosen. All the old heads be trying to claim me and be like, "Oh, this is my youngin' from Diamond." No, old head, I'm from North Street.
From North
Yes,
Street.
Diamond is family, but I'm
Shout
from
out
North.
my man Frank Bank too,
Frank
because
Bank,
Frank
yeah.
Bank, you know that's my guy. He always he's some
Frank don't
crazy
play about
rapper.
24th
No, he
Street,
don't.
man.
He don't not play about 24th Street though, man. But we here, you know, we talking about, you know, your younger days. You might not know I know about this, but you know, like I told you, I do my homework, man. Even on my OGs, I do my homework. So talk to me about hot now. I think that's what it was. I'm saying it right?
No, Hot Now Entertainment.
Okay. That's when yo.
Like,
That's when
okay,
Young Bob.
Stan
A
really
lot of
did his
niggas
own
don't
thing.
really.
That's when Young
Yeah.
Bob used to rap.
Yeah.
That's his first rap group. Talk to us about
I
that. How did
started
that come
out
about?
as a rapper, man.
Okay.
Just going off listening to Eazy-E and all that, and that was the way I got a lot of my frustration out. I had beef with my dad when I was young, so I used to rap about him a whole lot.
Mhm.
It was my pop, the girls, the cars, shit like that.
Right.
But Hot Now Entertainment, it was a lot of us. They was from Diamond, from Norris,
Okay.
but nobody was leading the pack. Nobody was like,
There's just a bunch of y'all.
yeah, we was just
Like a
rapping.
squad, just all
Was
But
y'all-
rapping.
nobody
y'all-
was putting it
Was y'all
together.
looking up to like a Diamond District or somebody like that?
No, not yet, because
Not
Diamond,
yet.
like even Diamond District
Yeah, they
came
wasn't out yet.
later,
Yeah,
a
they
little
wasn't out.
later than what
Yeah,
we
got
was
you.
what
Yeah,
we
like, how
had
old was
going
y'all,
on.
like, at the time?
We was young. We was like 14.
Okay.
This was
It's like
young.
high school, yeah.
It wasn't even, we just started. It was like probably 9th grade of high school, so it was like
Gotcha.
14. but all of us rap. And once we stopped beefing with each other, because if you from this block, we gonna battle.
Right.
But once we stopped beefing with each other, everybody came together and was like,
Okay.
you know what, I'm gonna get this karaoke machine. You know what, I'm gonna go get some blank tapes. You know what, I'm gonna go buy some beats. You know what, come over here. We gonna do a mixtape. And that's kind of where the Hot Now started, and the music thing and all that. So, like I said, I was always into music, but me being able to put it together after other people was rapping, I was ready. I could step down now. Like, all right, I'm gonna just be the CEO before we even knew what it was. Like, I'm gonna just run it,
Right.
and y'all just rap. You know what I'm saying? So,
Leading the pack.
yeah, that was thorough, man. Shout out to the guys, man. And Live,
Okay.
Sis, Raw, Tough Tools, Rick Nichols, Jake Thursday. I feel like I don't get them enough love when
Yeah,
we
you
speaking
got
of
to
that.
make sure
though.
you definitely shout them out. That's the start.
Yeah,
That's
but
the start
Hot
of
Now
Headshots.
Entertainment, man, that was like really the beginning of it, of this music thing for me and my block, really, because my block played a big role in
So
this music thing of mine.
I thought you started off like, like I'm on manager time, I'm on CEO time. No, you started off.
No,
as
I was a rapper, man. My oldest brother rap.
Okay.
I used to go to his crib and rap with him on the karaoke and shit like that.
Gotcha.
But it was
That's
good times, man.
That's when
It
the
was good.
computers had like the little microphones. Like
No,
on the
this was
stick.
before the computers. This
snap.
was straight
He talking about-
karaoke with the tape. We had to put the
Tape
tissue
deck
in the
type shit,
tape
like,
and all that at the top of the record over
Yeah,
something.
you old as shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm old as shit. A lot of niggas ain't make it, man.
Yeah, that's
A lot of niggas ain't make it.
That's a blessing. That's a blessing.
Yeah, that's
a
what-
But you had to play the music on one side,
blessing.
and you had to record on the other
Well,
side.
I'm still from that part. I'm from that part though, for sure.
So that-
I
but-
was a fucking pirate.
But that's how we
Right,
used to
like,
rap,
go
though.
on,
We'd play the beat on one tape and rap on, and you couldn't mess up. You had
Right.
to know your raps. You had to. This
Right,
is
'cause
one
it wasn't
take
no punching, it wasn't no
everything. One
punching.
take
Right,
everything.
it wasn't no punching at all. Like that's
You don't know
crazy.
your raps, you can't get on this record. It's cool.
Yeah, let me hear this joint before.
Yeah, and I need to hear like 3-4 times.
Yeah, that's crazy. So with that being like kind of your start, so transition, how you said like it didn't have too much like organization, it wasn't really a leader. So I guess when did you decide like like I kind of want to start something of my own, like and lead something, and where did like kind of like where was the birth of Headshots Records? Like how did that begin?
Well, a lot of my friends was going to jail too.
Okay.
So a lot of rappers was going to jail, and that was kind of like messing with things. So it kind of fell off, and then I started bumping into more rappers, like a Skies from 24th and Somerset.
Okay.
He was family with somebody from down my way. Sims, shout out to Sims. Done Did It. I don't even know if y'all remember Cicero and all them.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. For sure.
Like they was close, so I was able to. They
Sis
seen
was
what I
tough.
had going
She was.
on. I was like, no, come on, we want to be a part of that. So we started doing like mixtapes. It started with mixtapes. The first mixtape was New Shit Volume 1.
Okay.
And what I did was took all the music that from us and from different artists from around the neighborhood, and we mixed them up on with newer artists like the Jay-Z's, like the Locks and stuff like that, putting them on mixtapes. Around this time, State Property started popping, The Figures, Off the Hook. Damn, I'm really showing my age with these names.
No, Most Wanted.
Cartel, Most Wanted,
Ram Squad.
Ram Squad.
Them
I know I'm
District.
Diamond District,
Yeah.
Glitched
I was a
Out.
baby.
So I was able to get their music,
Mhm.
and we would put it all on one mixtape. And listen, I used to hate going to the stands and buying a mixtape for one song on there, then the rest of them be poop.
Right.
So what I started doing was I started going to the stands, buying 3 or 4 mixtapes with different records on it, taking the records off it. So in the beginning, you would still hear like Clue. You would still hear them on all our mixtape,
right.
DJ Rec, all that. So you would still hear that on the mixtapes until I got with Ed Hurt. I don't know if y'all know Ed Hurt, but that's like my lifetime manager.
Okay.
So he told me to create my own stamp.
Mhm.
And I was thinking for a while, and then it became Headshot.
Yeah.
It became Headshot by just me thinking of something unique, something to something that like stood for where we was from. Like it was a lot of violence where we was from,
Right.
and I ain't knowing that now, but back
I hear
then
what
it
you're
was
saying.
like,
And
the
name
Rough
ring a bell,
Riders
too.
had
Yeah.
Bad Boys had
Right.
I'm a bad boy on Bad
Murder
Boy.
Inc. Yeah.
Murder for the Ink,
Right.
Rockefeller for Rockefeller. Oh, you're gonna get a headshot for headshot. You know what I'm saying? So
Headshot.
It had to be real catchy.
Alright.
Shout out my nephew, man. My nephew was
that was your nephew?
like 4 years old. He used to curse all the time. So
That's crazy. I was just about to
that
ask
was
you
one of
about
our
that, too.
things, man. My nephew like 25 now, man.
What's his name?
Kyrie.
Kyrie, you was bad as shit, Kyrie.
Shout out Young Ree, man.
It's crazy with the names like
He used to
Shit.
like we was doing mixtapes in the crib,
Mhm.
so he used to be around it all the time.
Mm.
And he would say something on the mixtape all the time, like spit that shit. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? And
That's dope, though.
Yeah, that is dope.
then it turned, and when we got that headshot, when we turned into headshot mixtapes, and I'm like,
Mhm.
just say headshot. And he said it's so unique. It was just like, oh, that's gonna go.
That's it. Like
Now say headshot pussy. Oh, that's gonna go.
right.
Then we got like Don. I don't know if niggas don't know. That's Don on the Young Bob headshot
Right,
exclusive.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
I was about
yeah.
to say, that's
So
the
I
best.
just started putting all my homies. Yo, you want to do a drop? If
You
it
ain't talking
work, it
about
works.
Artest.
Our test, yeah.
Yo, rest in peace, Shotty, man. That
Shotty Yams.
Yo, Shotty Yams. Rest in peace, Shotty
Rest in
Yams.
peace
That
to the
was
Yams,
my boy
man.
at Mansion. Rest in
Damn,
peace,
9/11
Shotty Yams,
just passed, man. God damn.
That was the time. That was
Mhm.
around the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo, really super ahead of his time, man. Just
Yeah,
super thorough.
the
Year younger
Yams.
than me, but yo, he carried it, bro.
It's
Yeah, a
crazy,
lot of
man.
niggas don't know that. That's Don Artest on that joint.
Oh shit, I ain't
Young
know that.
Such
Bob
an
headshot.
iconic-
Oh wait,
Exclusive
so
movement,
before we go
dog.
to the next
That is
question,
crazy.
I got a little curveball, but who the person that's getting the headshot? somebody had
There you go.
somebody had to
He said,
demonstrate
who
that.
was it?
We can't get into that. We gonna get in because if I tell y'all who it is, it's gonna be even crazier than. All right, we gonna skip a little bit. All right. So the person in the chair getting the headshot is Touch Money Nah.
Wow.
Shit.
But that was my man though.
Right.
And Slave Graphics was doing the logo for us.
Okay.
But he used to be up there with Nana.
Okay.
He said, nah, sit in the chair. Let me just act like I'm aiming at your head.
Let
And
me blow
nah,
your
that's my
fucking head
man.
off. No
And
dig.
he did it. I'm like,
That's funny as shit.
but this was before we was beefing with Touch Money and all that. So then
Right.
fast forward, we started beefing. But
Got you.
I never, that would have killed him. Like, nigga, that shit, man.
Right.
You ain't never get them Jews?
Yeah, we ain't up, no.
Oh, that was thorough. That was super thorough. That would
Yeah,
have that would have cooked
that
them.
would've cooked them.
For sure.
Niggas don't know that to this day. This
Yeah,
I'm
I
giving it
ain't
up
gonna
on
lie.
head. Like,
That was
niggas
thorough.
ain't-
Like that was some real G
but that
shit.
was the
Keeping that
gang
close.
though, man.
Yeah.
That was the like we used to sit in the music hut.
Uh-huh.
Music hut is where they used to be at. That was their hangout. So we got money in the music hut. I don't know. Marty played 2K, all that. We used to go up there, bet them niggas in 2K
Right.
and all that. Meeks and Don and all them. Them niggas was game freaks. They used to be up there all day playing the game, winning, beating them niggas for money. So that was our hut. That was our hangout, man. So it was crazy when we started beefing, but
Got you. But we'll get back to that.
should
yeah,
be
we
Yeah,
can
that
get back
shit
to
was-
that though,
We'll get
man.
back to that.
So
though.
speaking of like the headshots, just movement. We're gonna just call it a movement.
Mhm.
What was just some of your favorite verses? Just some of your favorite verses on the
Dang.
DVDs and mixtapes.
Yo, we need a couple though. because-
Yeah. Give us a few.
I'm not gonna say no headshot artist,
Huh?
because that's like
They wanna be
cheese.
biased.
That's how they. To me, that's how they became headshot.
Yeah, but that
So-
like an on in, like
That's what I'm
you
saying.
can't go
Like,
nowhere with.
No, I'm gonna be honest.
I mean,
Name was probably the
like a
that record
on
was
name,
too-
yo,
like-
shout out my boy Magic.
Shout out Magic.
Yo, shout out my boy
for that.
Magic.
Mhm.
Yo, he made that was a bow out. People don't realize that was a bow out track.
Yeah,
Right.
That was
We
a Bow
listening
Wow
to
track.
that song on the
On
bus
a
going to
regular,
school. Like, I'm like,
Listen,
damn,
niggas
like,
used to ask me for the audio of the DVD.
yeah.
Like, yo, can you just put the audio on the
Crazy. I had
CD
DVD too.
and put it so we could listen to it on the rise and all that? Can you just give us the audio? So we did that.
Yo,
Shout out to DJ.
we love talking basketball. Yo, shout out my boy Vinny
Vin
Rock.
Rock,
It was
man.
a lot of
Vin
it was a lot of
Rock,
jealous
man.
basketball players mad at Vin Rock because he got his name called on that joint.
I mean-
and yeah, I mean,
But even speaking of like the basketball players, that's what made Headshot so dope though.
right,
Because not only did we have artists like the music, we had basketball players.
right.
So we had the Headshot ballers like
Right.
the Twins,
Scrap.
Leak Waynes,
Scoop
Leak
Gunny.
Alvin, Scoop.
Mhm.
Just I know I'm missing crazy names,
Scrap.
but
I mean, it's
Scrap
a-
Martin,
yeah,
like
a
it was
bunch of- yeah.
Malcolm Ellerby, like all the top dogs that was
Right,
hooping around that
right.
time was a part of the headshot movement. So you'll see the rappers on flyers. You'll see the basketball
Right,
players
right,
on
right.
flyers too. So
And that's
that
dope
was
because
that was
that
super.
shit like
Yeah,
intertwined like the sports
letting
and
the basketball
music shit.
players host the mixtape, stuff like
Right.
that, man. So that's how we kind of intertwined
Y'all was,
everything.
y'all was
Though.
supposed to have
That's
like an
fucked up.
official joint. That joint never came through though.
Man, we was
you supposed to
listen,
do like a DVD or something before that.
a hoop joint with
Yeah.
all them. But we was pulling up to their games 50, 60 deep.
Mm.
Everybody know when we coming deep, we going
Right.
crazy. Every time somebody score a basket, on him, on him. Like,
That was a year after I graduated, because I graduated in 06. That was a year after I graduated, and I just remember how they
lit,
had that
man.
shit.
We was,
They
we
had
was
that
all
shit
over,
popping.
man.
It was sterile because you gotta think it was a gap in between there. Before them, it was like major figures used to come up to all the basketball games. Bob knew that. Like they used to be around and just showing their face a lot. Y'all were the dudes who was like the next group, and there was a little
Right,
couple
definitely
years
a
in
gap,
between
definitely a
that.
gap, right, for sure.
So when y'all were doing that, y'all were the local celebrities. Like
Not only that, we was reachable, man. You could pull
That's
up
what I
on
mean.
us. Like, that's what
That's dope.
separated us from a lot of the artists. Like, we outside.
Mhm.
Yo, where's that? It's popping over there. Come on, y'all. We gonna go
yeah,
over
so we might as well get on that topic.
there. Let's get to
Let's
it,
talk
man.
about some of them college trips y'all used to take.
Oh man,
Let's talk about that. Just
college played a major role in headshot, especially. But this is how it all works out though, through the basketball players, them going to college, them
right.
taking the music up there with them. That kind of helped us grow more than anything. And people don't really understand that. Like the basketball players used to take the music down wherever they was at.
Right.
They was going all over. So
shout out
they were
Lincoln University.
they were
And them just being hoopers
Lincoln
too,
is
you know,
a
people
whole
just wanna
different.
join,
You know
so
what I mean?
And so imagine you give them they giving you some shit too. It's like, oh, they got access to this, that. You all
Not
go there
not
selling
only
out
that,
and all that.
like we was giving out bundles, so you can take all these and go sell them.
Right.
You was making money. Like you was like, you want some? Come get them.
Bob, the
Right.
part you not peeping, we taking that stuff to school, right? Because when you talk about them, you talk about us. You talk about us. We taking that stuff up to school, right? So now these DC boys in New York and wherever you
I
from,
think everybody was dumping them.
they like because the Philly sound is just different.
Right, right,
You understand what I mean? And when I mean the Philly sound, you had bars, you had like that New York style, and we had Philly dudes got stuff like that, but then we got the Meek Mills, the Young Chris, the Freeways, who's if you know they flow, like it's different.
That bounce.
Right, for sure.
That bounce, like yeah, I mean, and they still got bars in between there. So not only are you hearing these, you're like, yo, who? Damn, like these bosses, they New York, DC guys, they talking about how hot they are, but then homecoming come. Oh, we got them up here. Like, oh,
We
the
was
person
up
you was
there,
talking about, he right there.
homecoming. We
He
was-
right there. He right there.
The Thirsty Thursday.
Oh yeah, the Thursday.
What was that?
Thursdays.
The tunnel. What was it called? The
Yeah, the
tunnel.
tunnel, the tunnel, yeah.
Listen, man.
See, yo,
Stan,
Well, I've been on Lincoln.
Stan had us in the mix. He had us in the mix.
We was up Lincoln.
Stan,
See,
Marty.
Lincoln changed though. When I was up
Deep,
there,
yo,
like 20,
Lincoln,
2011. So
dog,
It changed when I left. Of course
Dog,
it changed. I wasn't there
listen.
no more. What you talking about?
BBI. What was the? What was the? What was the?
No, we can't talk about that. We can't.
What was
One
all
of
the
my
Jones up
coworkers right
there?
now. They was the plastic.
The plastics, BBI. Was it Lucy Laney? What was that one of the Jones?
Oh no.
Was
So
that
you
one
talking
of
about the dorms? You talking about
The
like
dorms. That was one of the
Hansberry,
dorms, right?
Lucy
The dorms had all the chicks.
Lane,
The Lucy Laney had all the
Lucy
chicks in
Lane.
it though.
Yo, you was outside.
I was
bro.
listen. I was
these
living.
dorms,
Dog.
these
Yeah,
like
these
dorms?
No, these
dorms.
dorms. He's naming out dorms.
I was
Like, that's
I was
crazy.
in a mix. Like we
I'm
not
talking about
I.
names,
We
names, like-
we was in a mix, man. Listen,
No, they was up.
We was
listen.
in the computer lab. We had codes to get grub.
That's before cell phones.
that's
So
what-
you
was in
if
the
you on like
lunchroom.
Facebook, MySpace, you
Man,
go on the
It was
computer.
the
we
first
go to the
smartphones,
computer
y'all,
lab,
not
be on
cell phones.
Facebook and MySpace all day. Tell everybody get out of class.
Oh, so
And
they
back-
probably
then
thought
we
y'all
out.
went to the school at
Yeah,
this point.
what?
And you gotta think, you gotta think up like, especially like Pennsylvania, state colleges, like
Yeah.
the CUs, you got a lot of people that say they from Philly and they be from
The county
Right,
somewhere.
right.
Outside, the
outside. So when you got Philly, like real Philly niggas coming up,
Dog.
It's different.
it's different.
It's
Like,
different.
oh, that shit get exposed. Like,
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 yeah,
oh, no,
like,
they,
you ain't from
he
there, bro.
ain't- he ain't from
Like,
there.
you
He
was
ain't
up
Yeah,
there,
from
man.
there.
It's plenty of nights we slept in them dorm rooms. 9 deep, putting the beds together. Dog.
Yo,
listen.
shout out to the whole headshot, bro.
We-
Like they
we
was
was up
they,
there, man.
They was up there, bro. They was
Lincoln
up
started some headshot families. There's some
Yeah.
families created from Lincoln. Listen, we was taking them trips.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Walmart runs, all that, man.
Yo, people at Lincoln right
Yo,
now, I'm telling you,
we
they
going to
crazy.
Walmart in the morning.
Like, it's nothing up Lincoln. You
Yo,
know,
I'm about to
it's the
say, Lincoln
McDonald's,
really
it's
in
the
the middle.
Walmart.
we going
like,
to
really in the middle of
Walmart.
nowhere.
it's the
Then look,
gas station.
we
like,
driving
yeah.
up though. A lot of
And
them
you
ain't
gotta
had no
drive.
wheels.
You gotta drive.
Right.
Listen, a lot of them didn't have no wheels, so we driving up. Then we put the call out. Yo, we going to Walmart 10 o'clock in the morning. Round up. If you ain't here, we leaving.
Right.
We taking that trip.
No, that
Walmart,
was all
Walmart.
that. What you got,
That's
T?
real
Man.
shit.
Yeah, like, all right, so I want to get back to the groups, right? The Headshot Top Class. Like, what was the vibes like when y'all was dissing each other?
Well, first it started with, it's weird how it started. We had a battle, and NH and Still was,
NH, that was my guy. I ain't gonna lie.
they was the last two. They were, and NH won.
Mm.
Then everybody had a little animosity, and then it was like the sneak dissing, the little bars here and there. I really think we was just trash and Touch Money, so that's why they had to go team up with Top Class to get some help. But it was a vibe though, for real. Like we was cool until it started getting real personal. But
Gotcha.
nobody never got hurt. Nobody never got
Right.
It's
like it
real
is
rap
out
because
here now.
Y'all
Like
could
it
be in the
was,
same
yeah,
place.
it's different.
yeah, we'll be in the same place, same event, and diss them at the event, arguing. Like I said, we used to be in the hut.
Like it was
We
real
used to-
rap.
yeah, it was real rap beef. Some of it got a little crazy, but nothing where though niggas got hands put on one another.
Right.
But like I said, me, Nah, OG, we all used Bam. We all used to be together. Like we'll go play this record for you. Nigga, we about to drop this. Like we about to kill y'all with this. We'll go right in the music hut, turn their music off, play this record. They like, whoa, but we'll drop it the next day. You know what I'm saying? So, and that was one, we had mixtapes. They ain't really had no mixtapes. They had to wait till their album came out. So we was dropping mixtapes once a week, twice a week, bringing them right to 52nd Street. And they all up and down 52nd Street, so they gotta hear the music.
It's crazy because I used to I lived right by Shawham Mall, right?
RNA Works. That was the
every-
name of the record store.
Every day.
And Cheltenham.
Yep. They sold white t-shirts and all that. I'll go give me like 3X white tees,
Jimmy Jazz, all that up there.
grab like 3 mixtapes.
Mm-hmm.
That was the move every day. Like
Yo.
literally every day.
I'm gonna talk on Touch Money and Top Class behalf. The only reason I'm gonna touch on this though, bro.
I like that.
I do
I
too.
like that.
Yo, Bob, they used to be setting people up, bro. Y'all used to be setting people up. Now, I'm gonna
really.
tell you why I know. You know, Still. I ain't talking about Still from. I'm talking my cousin Still. We booby, but Still from Wayne Avenue. You know, it
Shout
was a
out
Still.
to Wayne Nash.
Shout out
to Tech.
to
Dot.
all Dot Brad, everybody,
Spinach.
right? Spinach, everybody. Rest in peace, Spinach. Yo, I remember they came back. You know, I'm at my aunt crib. I mean, she stayed back Wayne Avenue at Dot. You know, Dot, my first cousin, my blood cousin. They come back. He like, man, them niggas from your school, from your school, because I went to mansion. Like, yo, them niggas from your school set us up, bro. They set us. So Still telling me the story. He like, yo, they tell us like, yo, we about to have a little battle. You know, it's gonna be not that many people there. Yo, pull up. He said, Bob called him like, pull up. He said they pull up. He said they got the whole the entourage, all the rappers. They walk into a crowd and
That's what come with it,
man,
man.
niggas already got rap
it.
set up. So when I think about
Yeah,
that, I'm
bro.
like, yo, y'all used to call people up and be like, yo, that's battle. But y'all was already like prepared for like a week.
No, a lot of that. Look, I'm gonna be honest,
I
right?
remember Still versus Kaboom when he's
I'm gonna be honest.
yeah, I mean,
We
my God,
wasn't.
too.
That wasn't set up though. That
which
was
one with my cousins?
Still versus Kaboom. That wasn't set up.
So he just had that
But
bar.
I'm quite sure. Listen,
Right.
I'm gonna let y'all in on the secret. Them niggas had bars dissing everybody,
Right.
even the niggas in the camp. Like
Because you know, I'm thinking about when
They
Nick
had
pulled up
bar-
on Reed.
yeah,
like,
like-
I'm like, yo,
They-
keep
they
setting
was
people
ready,
up,
like,
bro.
they-
niggas had bars. Like, but the Meek even the Meek situation.
And that's a class, yo.
The Meek and Reed,
the
Meek and Reed pulled up.
That was
Yeah,
a
for sure.
classic. That's one of my
Classic.
favorite
They was
joints.
coming to drop music. I looked up the Clue, right? One thing about Clue, he would put everybody music on.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So like if the Locks was beefing with state property,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
he
put it
would
on.
still put
Gotcha.
Locks on his mixtape.
Right.
So I was on the same type time.
Gotcha.
Like Eddie Mars, Raymond, they pull up on the block just to bring me music.
Mm-hmm.
We was cool.
Gotcha.
Just so happened somebody called me.
Yo.
I'm on the camera though.
Yo.
I was surprised.
Yo, Reed was super hot, but Meek got him that day too. Meek got him
Listen,
that day, bro.
that was a day, man.
Meek got him that
was
day.
a day.
One day,
That was a day, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's
that
a
way. I'm
legendary
like,
day,
yo,
man.
That
Yeah,
was
smoking
a
it.
legendary day, man.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, you speak on that.
We had a lot of
Yo,
them
yeah,
though, man.
yo, speak on that
Speak
day. Like,
on that
how did
day.
that go? How did that go?
Even you hear my man in the background like, oh my fucking god, oh my. But niggas ain't know Meek was coming though. Niggas really.
No, when he pulled up, you
But
just hear everybody like, "Oh my fucking god!" And everybody go
But
crazy.
mind you,
like,
this is before social media. This
Right.
is that's how the
You
word.
just really had to be outside.
That's how the word used to travel, man. Like we'd be out there for like 6 hours, but it'd be 80 different rappers that came through. That same night, PD Crack came through.
Oh, shit.
Cicero, Done Did It. Niggas just was pulling up. Like, yo, they out on 24th Street. Pull up. Niggas was pulling up, giving out bars.
And I meant this because I don't want to go back too far back, but we was talking about how your block
That's
legendary.
crazy, man.
Was your block always like a lit block like that? You know, from
I don't
the
really
rip?
want to take
Or was it
credit
like-
for my block.
Or was it like one some ciphers? Because all I know is, like I said, Frank Beck used to rep that joint to the fullest, and he be like, "Yo, nobody block doing it like my block."
Dog,
Like,
my
yeah,
shit, all right, so
and we ain't just talking about a sausage fest. No, chicks is going there.
Yeah,
Everybody
it was the
flooding
block
that
to be at. If you was on
Yeah.
24th Street, like you was that. You know
But did
what
it
I'm
start
saying?
with your ciphers?
First it was a drug block.
Right.
Okay, so the money was out there.
So it was some money. It was, I'm not gonna say it was a crazy drug block, but because since we was out in the open, the cops always spent on our block.
Right.
And mind you, there was the Chinese store in my crib. So the cops always ran in my crib.
Everybody like.
But they used to
Chinese
be
store.
upset because nigga, we ain't doing nothing. This is
Right, right.
you gonna find a bunch of mixtapes until like one of the cops start understanding. Damn, that's crazy because I'm still cool with that. He up my end now in Roxborough, so he a cop now up that way, and until he had to explain it to him like, yo, they not doing nothing out here.
It's just strictly
This is music. If you see a big crowd, it's just music. If you want to do anything, pull up and park. Just keep them out the street. That's all they used to say. Yo, stay out the middle of the street so we ain't got to draw. That's all they used to say. But it was a gang of us. So we had the chicks already. The chicks was already coming through squad deep. We had the Chinese store. We used to play the Chinese store.
Right.
The chicks would be right in the Chinese store with us, freezing cold. They didn't care. That's why I be
Right,
tripping about
mobbing
these
out.
young boys now. Like, y'all don't be outside. Like,
Right.
and then the music came. Once the music came, it became something different. And it was before the DVD era. It was mixtapes. You would hear them spinning the block with the headshot.
Right.
You niggas will wait until the headshot about to come on to spin the block. Like, all right. That's when we knew it was popping though. Like, all right, it's on now. It's on. Like, nigga, but Young Bob headshot at school. They turn
right,
it up when
that's-
they get to the block.
yeah.
Like,
Right.
you hear they want to park.
Yo,
So
get
it's
the
like y'all really
Dutchess
had
out
that
the
shit.
and
store.
you had people working. You got to think. My running partner, who was our best player. Shout out my man Mumu. He was our best player at Mansion. My last 2 years.
Shout out
there.
Moo, man.
Shout out Moo. I'm talking about Moo used to be selling them joints, like selling them tracks for you. Like
I took-
he's being there hustling, like
I took-
selling them joints. You know what I mean? Moving them joints along with Wall Street, all of them guys. Man.
My block was a drug block, but I was the cool young boy, so I used to
Right.
pay attention to all the drug dealers hustling and all that. And I just used to watch all their moves. Like I said, my cousin was hustling. I was watching him since I was 8, and I used to watch how they used to distribute it, give it to this person, give it, and they bring it back.
Right.
I'm like, hold up, we could do this with them. I can't. I don't go to Mansion.
Right.
Somebody go to Mansion.
Right.
All right, Mumu, you go to Mansion. Here you go.
Where'd you go?
I went to Roxborough.
Okay.
Okay.
That's where it started at. I went to Roxborough. That's how I knew it could pop. I'm selling mine. I was hit. I was getting like 50 cents for lunch money. Got the mixtapes and mom, I don't need that lunch money no more.
So my man Wall
For
Street
sure,
got you
especially at
popping?
Roxborough too. You probably
this was
booming over
before Wall Street
This is
because
before Wall Street.
but Wall Street got Mansion popping.
Yeah.
Once Wall Street became on the mixtapes, the niggas from over there wanted the mixtape.
No, that's when I first heard of
that
your
was
Bob.
that's
when I
how we
first heard of
started
Young Bob.
moving it.
Yeah.
All right. Gratz had Ant Live, Sims, Skies. Oh, we gonna get some of their music.
Right.
Put it on the mixtapes. We gonna sell these in Gratz.
Oh shit.
Oh, yeah,
Then we had Vinny at Cornel Doherty.
Right.
We gonna sell these in Cornel Doherty.
Y'all niggas is really dividing and conquering.
FLC,
saying,
yeah,
like,
that's
y'all really
all.
had
It
a
was a
corporation
play,
going
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Y'all really had a full-fledged corporation going on as kids.
Dog,
you just don't really understand
mind
that
you,
you're
I had
really doing
just
big
graduated-
business, but like y'all doing big business.
I had
already,
just
son.
graduated high school, and so I had one
That shit
disc
crazy,
burner.
dog.
One disc burner. This was before we had towers, so I would be up all night burning one disc at a time.
Damn.
One disc at a time. They would come on their way to school. Bang, bang. I'm at the door. Give me like 10 minutes.
That's amazing.
We
man.
need,
Real
I'm
shit.
saying, but
Right.
then it started getting bigger. The nigga I was copying CDs off,
Mhm.
the mixtapes.
Right.
Bob, I need a bundle. I need a bundle. And then it got into then we started wholesaling. Now we're
Right.
selling them for $2 and
Mhm.
$1.50
Like,
if you
the
buy.
stores and all that's
Yeah,
wanting to buy from
yeah.
you now, like, cause they seeing
That
that the
shit was
streets
rolling,
making the money.
man.
Like,
Like,
yo, we want pieces.
We
of the pie,
started
too.
going out West Philly and I seen DJ Difference mixtape, right? DJ Difference stole my whole mixtape. Shout out to DJ Difference.
Shout out DJ.
It's not a
DJ
diss song,
Difference.
it's a real song. But
Mhm.
the nigga stole the whole. I'm looking at the mixtape. I'm like, damn, that's my whole. But I ain't out here.
Right.
All right.
Mhm.
Went home, put together another mixtape, brought it right back out west. Yo, this what we got going on. This is where he got it from. Here you go. Take them. Call me when you want some more.
Mm.
Shout out Leak. Shout out Low. Shout out Nah. That was 52nd Street.
Okay.
That's where the music was at though. If your music wasn't on
That's
52nd and
man.
Market, your music wasn't nowhere, man.
Yeah.
Real shit. So I wanted to ask you one more thing, just about just kind of like that segment of time. Like, talk about the parties, man, like the headshot parties, the headshot punch. I mean, I don't know. I know. You know what I mean, like, I don't know if you want to get on the recipe or not, but like, you know what I mean,
No, we need the recipe. What
give us-
was the
give us-
recipe,
give us-
bro?
give us-
Man, listen,
talk to
people
us, man.
was making up their own recipes for headshot punch. Man.
Yeah.
They was saying ecstasy was in it. They was
Oh
saying
man, it was an urban myth. You
yeah,
saying
they
urban
was
legend?
saying everything
What the-
was
what
in
the
it,
recipe
man.
was.
Like mine, we used to whip it up in the trash can.
right, for sure. Gotta keep it short.
Trash can with a trash bag.
Jungle juice type style. you
Jungle
feel me?
juice,
Right.
man. Long as it came out red and it had
Real
that. Oh, all right, that's it right there.
Yeah,
That's it right
Yeah, you know
there.
MySpace was popping that. That was like a month
Dog,
MySpace at
man.
that time. You know how many
Headshot
pictures
punch.
of Bob on MySpace where they carry
With-
him out?
Listen, I used to be fried, but everybody used to be fried. That was our thing.
Right.
But yeah, I used to take it to another level.
And that's like a time, yo, the whole city was drunk, bro.
yeah.
So that's the time where this headshot punch are like 4 locals going
I
on.
No,
started
man,
really getting drunk.
it was
I started
Bankers
really getting drunk around that
Club.
time too, man.
It was
God damn,
going
bro.
around.
Locals was crazy.
No,
Nikolai.
No, the Bankers Club
bro.
and the Vladimir and the Nikolai and shit,
Vladdy.
though, that shit was despicable, bro.
Yeah, we horrible
I mean,
for that.
Horrible.
Yo,
But
but
it was-
151
I'm talking about, I'm in the
it was-
blue.
Yeah, we
I'm
used
in the
to cut
blue.
it with
I'm at the Y. I'm
everything,
getting
though,
fucked
man.
up off of that shit.
Yeah, no,
Ginger
that-
ale. That we had what? Oh, we got
We
some
was just
ginger.
we was just mixing shit
Twister
with anything
mix.
at that point.
$10 for a liter and a half of some
Dog.
$10.
Long as after the mix was done and you taste it and it tastes like juice, that's it right there.
Yeah, right, for sure.
And we letting it go $5, 3 for $5.
Right.
Niggas coming back.
I seen a couple niggas get carried out out of
Listen,
headshot parties too, though.
Nigga, I got carried out.
I was about to say, I done got
No, I'm talking about like get beat up and carried out.
Oh, yeah, it was a lot of that.
None of
It was
those.
a lot
I ain't
of
getting
that.
none of those.
Listen,
Some of the headshot punch got a lot of niggas stumped out. A lot of chicks stumped out.
Nigga acting
A
stupid.
lot of chicks with the beef. They dealing with the same nigga. It was a lot of that. Yo, just wait till the party over. Chill. Like,
Oh,
There
that.
ain't no way
but
we
that's
on the punch,
that's
though.
back to the movement though.
Mhm.
That's how we became who we are.
But-
Who we are. Like through the parties,
Right.
through the punch. We was doing more than music. It was
Right.
more than music.
And
And then we give you all cipher at the end of the party.
It's funny.
what I
with
love
some of the
though,
tapes
nobody
and-
wasn't getting killed.
Nobody.
That too.
Nobody was
Nobody.
getting killed. People was getting beat up. Like, don't get it twisted. People was getting
Niggas
beat
wasn't
up.
That's
pulling
what-
out
that's
they
what normal-
straps.
But it's like
Yeah,
you could
but-
take your L if
and you
if that-
come back
if you
next
happen
week
to
with
be
the
one of
same
them,
person.
back to the well and back to the crib.
Right.
A nigga now you get beat up, you run. These niggas
You
they
run
not
and go
for
get
it.
your
They
gun.
really run into the well halfway.
Dog.
Yo,
Well,
they
that
shit
was
to
happening.
risk their whole life
That
because
that
they
was happening,
embarrassed.
but at least it was a rumble. Now I'm saying it's no rumble. Like
Yeah,
ain't no
it-
rumble.
our
Oh.
time used to be a rumble, and then it lead to some gun
Right.
shit. But
But it
Now
would
it's
lead to
straight
them
to gun.
pulling
No,
the
straight
gun
to
out.
gun.
It wouldn't be
Yeah.
nothing, nobody. Yo, put the
Yeah.
strap away, dog.
Right.
But then the beef will be squashed next week because you want to come to the party, right? We already got our eyes on you.
Exactly.
Don't fight in here, dog. We try to have a good one tonight. Chill out.
Right.
These young boys, man, they fuck the game up so bad that they parties be bullshit. Them niggas be getting B&Bs, 10, 12 people at a party. Like,
Nigga,
That should be a Diddy
That
party.
shit
That's
be
what
horrible, man.
That should be like a nigga
No
Diddy party.
birds.
That's what
they be thinking that shit
No
cool and thorough. Like, they don't
birds,
understand.
man.
Y'all.
Oh
y'all
no,
shit
we
is
getting the
ass.
B&B.
Right.
Where is the bitches? Excuse my language. I don't
No,
even
but they
talk
got-
like that.
But it's
They
like,
got-
even
they
if
got
y'all got a
personals,
couple, it's
though.
always going to
Yeah.
be 1v1. Exactly. It ain't,
Yeah.
y'all ain't going to be like 3
I hate
bitches
that
or one nigga
1v1
type
shit too. 1v1. What the? You want a 1v1 me? No, nigga, it's 1-on-1. What you talking about?
Right, they be trying.
Hey, I hate they be switching up the length 1v1.
Your mama ought to go into 2-man, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about to go into 2-man,
Shit
bro.
they learned off
Yo,
2K.
So I
Sounds
got a question for you. I don't know if you're gonna be able to answer this. I hope you don't take the corny rounds. I'm not gonna name somebody from Headshot, but I want you to name somebody from Headshot. First, I want you to, because you never answered that question either, as far as some of your favorite verses. But then I also want you to answer who was like, you know, you don't got to be one, but some of your favorite artists on your record label.
I say let's do a top 3. Do a
Top
top
three.
No, I can give out a few. But the artists that I liked rather, not even liked, the artists I was closer with some artists. You know what I'm saying? I had better relationships because we talked on a personal level, because because they was able to understand the mission. Some motherfuckers was for themselves. Some motherfuckers like understood the mission, like a D Jones. DJ, that's my man to this day.
Right. D
Like,
Jones
D
used to be on
Jones.
LU. You know.
Him and his guys, they recorded my studio. Paradise.
Listen,
Shout out
Jones is
Shamil,
LU.
Craig, T, all y'all.
Jones
you know,
is
all
the
my
LU
family.
legend.
He was
You
up
hear
there with
me?
them.
Yeah, he
Shout
got
out
the
to all
legendary
of them.
verse when he was out in the where was they at? The
Listen,
Big Dog, y'all.
listen,
Like,
Jones,
listen, that Big Dog
That's a
verse is
classic.
crazy.
That's a classic.
Magic,
Magic.
Meek,
Meek.
that nigga Lil, me and that nigga Lil got
That
real
was my
cool.
second favorite after Meek.
Beretta. That was
Damn,
my
I ain't heard
young.
that.
Beretta was new to like kind
Yeah,
of.
but that was
Beretta
my
hot,
young though.
Shout out my
he
boy
was-
A-Town. That's my guy.
A-Town.
A-Town. Shout out my guy
LU.
A-Town. LU. You know.
I just bumped into the Redder had a jump. Redder back in the city. He was out LA for a minute, but he
Okay.
back in the city.
Okay.
So he just had he just had a nice showcase,
Gotcha.
outside showcase. Town was there though. I'm trying to think who else.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with that 3 because that was like they was my guys.
Your guys got you.
Other than rap. That was 4 or 5 of them. Rap.
Okay, got you.
Redder, Jones, Meek, Lil, and Magic.
And you got to get into the verses.
Because we talked about more than music.
Got you.
We didn't deal with each other just because of music. So
Right.
and Meek was from the hood, so we was already.
No, that was
Magic was from 29th Street,
Yeah,
so
right,
we
right.
was already, locked in. So, damn, verses. I can't think of no verses off my
I'm gonna
head.
give you some.
bro.
You got
Young
Big Dog,
Bob
y'all.
Head
You
shot.
got Hattie. You got Hattie with the
Hattie had classic verses.
I ain't gonna
Hattie
lie.
had, but it's too many to name though.
Yeah, I was about to say Hattie.
Hattie had classic
Hattie had
verses.
that
But I'm talking about
He
Headshot
missed.
joint. When he went off that Busta Rhymes beat, when he went at like
Frank-
Frank
The Toucher John.
Frank,
Yeah, that was-
Aquili John when you
Yo,
go at
I-
Rain Man.
Yeah, Quilly had.
Obviously, these
Two
songs that you
Don't
talking
Do
about,
Rags.
yeah,
We are
Big
not
Dog
in New
Yard,
York.
yeah.
Meek and
Big
Reed.
Dog
Right.
Yard.
Meek and Reed,
Meek and Reed
when they
out
pulled
there.
up, man, that's a super classic.
God damn, Magic and Still Battle. I think
Hold
they,
on,
I think they
Hattie had
spazzed
one
on.
that was
Yo,
classic
I think they
verse. I can't
spazzed
even
on
remember the
Still
name
in them
of it.
too.
That
And
DVD was
the
DVD was so crazy. It wasn't called Headshot DVD. It was called Headshot Movie.
Headshot the movie.
Headshot the movie.
Headshot was 4 hours long. Niggas DVDs wasn't that long.
It was
Right,
two.
right.
Yeah.
Like
Wow,
niggas used to be in the and after the 4 hours was over, you had bonus footage.
No,
and
that's
after
what
the
I'm saying.
bonus footage, you had battles.
No, that shit was crazy.
Yeah, 4 hours is crazy.
I don't know.
People
Listen,
definitely
my
don't
young boy
understand
DJ, he learned all. DJ went to Mansion.
Okay.
He learned all that, how to compress it all into one joint. And
We got a bunch of talent.
We-
Conway.
Conway, shout out Conway.
Shout out Conway. He was at Mansion too. Conway,
damn, that was a time.
No,
bro.
it
That
was a
time,
real
man.
good time.
Niggas would think that I'd be lying if I like it was a time, man. Like god damn.
No, that's moments. That
Oh,
was
niggas said that shit really rolling.
Sleepovers at the crib with groups. They used to. Are we going to Bob House? Hey, Mom, shout out to Mom Dukes and my
Shout
pop,
out Mom
man.
Dukes. Give it up for Mom
They
Dukes.
was
Give it up.
letting a
For
lot.
her to have,
Listen,
let y'all have all that.
they was letting a lot of
All
shit
that-
ride, boy.
listen.
They was letting a lot of shit ride. Shit
all
all
that
in
shit.
front of the door. They used to pull up. We out there ciphering. They would sit in the car and wait till it was over.
Oh, no,
Or
it was
y'all
super
let them
good.
come by real quick. They ain't complain. We using the electric. They ain't.
But
Shout
then
out to Mom
she
Dukes and
seen
Pop,
she seen
man.
the big picture. It was
Yeah,
a business.
my-
It was a positive
Yeah.
move, you know what I'm saying?
God
big picture.
damn.
Seen the big picture.
Speaking of groups and like Hattie and all that, like why did get his leave?
To get it, you would have to ask Hattie. I'm gonna be honest.
Right.
And I don't think nobody actually left for real. I think it was something that just fell apart.
Okay.
Like cause everybody still like even after even after the breakup,
Right.
everybody still was coming around.
Mhm.
We still was doing. They still was getting on DVDs.
Right.
They still, but it just became a lot of tension when I felt like everybody wanted to be their own boss,
Right.
rather.
Okay. That
And
makes sense.
I never played the boss role. I was young Bob Headshot that put it together, but I never was like, I'm the boss of this shit. Like I run this shit.
Right.
It was, nigga, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. It's
Right.
cool. Go, you want to leave? Cool.
Pride
And
is the
niggas
devil,
tell you that
y'all.
to this day. Go ahead. It's cool. It's all right.
Right.
But Had always was like that though. Hattie was always. That's what Had used to do is even while he was with Headshot. Had to go do his whole mixtape and then bring it to me like, all right, the mixtape. done.
Gotcha.
Okay, so he kind
So it was like he was already on his
Mm-hmm.
own. Had was already moving around. He
Yeah,
had
it was different.
Right.
he had mixtapes out before he even got down with Headshot. But him being a part of Headshot kind of blew him up. I'm not
Right.
gonna say
Took
it
him
took
over the
For sure.
verge.
that took him
Yeah,
over
to-
the top. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
I'm
So
the
like
454 with
even like Had first Headshot mixtape was Don't Watch Me, Watch TV.
Right.
But we took records off of his mixtape that he been had out. Fuck You Pay Me. So that was a mixtape that he already had out that didn't really get the light.
Right.
But once he became a part of Headshot, it got the light. You know what I'm saying? So
See, and that's the whole thing about. And you tell me if I'm wrong, but to me, Meek was right around the corner from you.
yeah.
But
Mhm.
he on 23rd and Burks, you on 24th and Nars. To me, Meek, if this was like a basketball, like an NBA team, I feel like Meek was drafted. Had was like more so a good ass free agent y'all picked up.
The Had went to Meek and asked Meek, oh,
I
damn,
heard
I
about
want to
that.
get on the mixtapes.
It was like a Club Flow or something like that. I heard about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I want to get on the mixtapes you get on. You be on. And Had sent him right to me. And our thing was,
Meek sent them right.
Meek sent them right to me.
Right.
And our thing was, if you was hot, you had to come prove it on the block.
Gotcha.
So come through the block. Everybody gotta say you hot.
Mm-hmm.
And niggas love that rap shit.
Right.
Come on, keep going. You can't give up one rap, two raps.
No,
Yeah,
oh
like,
shit.
No, we gonna
that's
we gonna have you out there for 2
different era,
hours.
dog.
Let
This
your
shit
clip
ain't like that
off.
anymore.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then niggas would be out there like, oh yeah, he hot. Had was on. One thing we used to do on the mixtapes, we used to put a hot or not section. So niggas would be calling like, yo, the nigga on number 38 of the mixtape, he was hot. He was hot.
Mm.
Right.
But the other two, they was ass. You know what I'm saying? So Had was on like, I think Headshot 48. So the Headshot was already rolling. Had was on Headshot 48, hot or not. And then he became a part of Headshot after that. So
Gotcha.
shout out to the getters though.
Yeah, shout out to the getters for sure, man.
Even Quilly, like Quilly was supposed, this is how Headshot was supposed to be structured. It was Meek had the Hounds,
Right.
had the getters. Quilly was supposed to get his own movement.
Right. And you got too sick.
And then it's Too Sick. Magic and Still had Itches, Ace,
Right.
K9. Magic and Still had it. They was like we gonna go bite these niggas' head off for real. They was active.
Right.
Whatever. Come
No
on,
Diddy,
we gonna go.
you know,
Yeah,
we
no
had different
Diddy.
times,
Yeah,
we had
we
different
listen.
times.
I ain't got to say no homo. They all know I ain't no homo. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So Quilly was supposed to get his own branch off the family tree. But Had was a slickster. Had was a slickster. Quilly
Them
come
crosstown niggas, man.
Quilly come to the party. We waiting for niggas. Quilly come to a party with a go-getters hoodie on. I'm like, wait, what? Mind you, Quilly from Uptown.
Right. Yeah,
Quilly association to Headshot is through his homies, through his folks. That's my folks Uptown.
Okay, I got you.
So like the Joe Parkers, the Park Chop, Slum, all them niggas up there was my homies because they was moving CDs in Germantown. So we got Quilly, we gonna bring him down. So Quilly was supposed to have his own movement, but had being had.
So, kind of struggling with this question because I look at this as like the Philadelphia version of Rockefeller. So I look at you as Dame Dash in this question I'm about to ask you.
I don't consider myself Dame Dash.
No, but what I'm getting at is, you know how probably Dame Dash tired of these fucking Jay-Z questions? Like, God damn, I'm about to ask you one of those questions.
Talk to me.
But I'm gonna ask it differently. We know what happened. Everybody know the stories. We know that, you couldn't say Bob without Meek. Couldn't say Meek without Bob. Y'all, like I said, I feel like
Bob Headshot.
Yeah,
man.
man.
For
I
sure.
carry lead. I'm a.
It felt like if a young boy that rap was like talking shit like to Bob, he was like, "Stay right here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get this pit bull for you real fast." And Meek was that pit bull. We know that y'all had plenty of success where I don't feel like you got Meek popping or Meek got you popping. I feel like y'all got each other popping. But we all know at some point, all good things must come to an end.
Believe that.
So obviously it was a split, and I feel like it was for the better. You doing what you doing now, and Meek doing what he doing. It's like it was for the better. But that left like it didn't sit right with a lot of people in the city.
Yeah.
It didn't sit
Still
right.
to this day, though.
To this day. To this day, it definitely don't sit right with me personally. Meek was, obviously who you was with Headshot. Everybody had their favorites on Headshot. Meek was my favorite.
I think it got to a point. Meek was probably.
No, it's Meek and Head. People used to be saying Meek and Head, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Meek had Quilly.
Quilly. Quilly was kind of, down the
Late,
line.
yeah, later on
late,
down the
but,
line.
But I don't want to get off topic, but do you feel like, and I don't want to say regrets, but you being older, Meek being older, obviously now, like y'all real live grown ass men now. Do you ever feel like things could have been handled differently, or do you just feel like things could have been like maybe more communication, whatever the situation may have been? I don't know. I don't want to get into what happened.
I'm gonna answer it for you. You don't got you don't gotta ask the
You
question.
see what I'm getting at?
Yeah. So I don't want to sound crazy when I say this though, right? But Headshot was already rolling before artists started getting on Headshot. You feel me? Artists started getting on Headshot because Headshot was rolling.
Right.
And I ain't saying that in no
No, I get what
crazy
you're
way,
saying.
but
Y'all already kind of have
it's
proved
just
yourself.
we already
y'all were the draw.
We was already rolling. Like niggas wasn't on no mixtapes. Niggas wasn't listening to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Niggas wasn't. Oh, I want to hear this person. Niggas didn't know them. Not to say they wasn't hot or wasn't rolling or none of that, but
once you get on Headshot,
once you get on Headshot, it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? So Meek was on Headshot 6.
That's Oh My God.
That was the crazy part. It was a record with NH, Pep Shooter, and Meek Mill.
Shout out Pep Shooter. He went to Mansion.
Shout out Pep Mansion. Fast forward, Meek ain't touch another Headshot until like Headshot 31. Mind you, I had New Shit, Volume 1 through 10. I had Livestock, Volume 1 through 5. Safe Streets, Volume 1 through 5. And then came Headshots. So I was already mixtape boy before any of them started coming along. And it was already Headshot before anybody started coming.
Right.
Once Meek got on, I used to force him on niggas now. Now it's like, no, like a couple of my homies to this day, like, dope. You remember I used to tell you, don't put that corny ass Jumbo on my mixtapes? But now they like, damn, I was tripping.
Well,
I was tripping. So I used to have to force
that nigga was fucking
all them,
crazy.
like, because it was fresh
He
to
was.
niggas' ears. Niggas was used to listening to Jay-Z, Lil Wayne,
Right.
and Jadakiss and them and all that. And I was Jadakiss boy, so Jadakiss was always like number 1, number 2 on the mixtape.
Right.
But now it's Jadakiss, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, then a Meek Mill. Like, who the fuck is this number 4?
Right.
So now I'm forcing them on people so they can get to know him,
Right.
get familiar. I always seen talent. I'm a talent guy. Like whether it's music, and whatever. A kid could be in school that kid got something in him. That was my thing. That's my gift right there. So far as regrets, no, because I would have handled it the same way I handled it.
Right.
Can things been handled differently? I mean, communication could have been better. And there was a lot of things that happened behind closed doors that I just don't ever speak on.
Right.
I'd rather, if y'all believe that, believe that.
Y'all
If y'all
family,
don't, and that's my that's my guy.
Yeah,
Like now, like
yeah, y'all family.
even through them rough times, right? He still was showing up.
Mm-hmm.
He still was on the DVDs.
That's true.
He still was on the mixtapes. I would call him like, "Damn, you dissed me, nigga, but that was your best record on that CD." You know what I'm saying? I would do shit like that though. Like, damn, that was the hottest joint.
Right.
Like, oh, you should have did this on this joint. Like, and the people around him still was around me. So it was a little weird for a little bit, but nigga, if you knew me, you understood. So no, but that's my guy now to this day.
Shout out Meek.
Shout out Meek, man. And I do want to do some I got some plans to do some great things.
You know what I just heard?
That's crazy.
You know what
I
I
was
just
just about to get to that.
You know what I just heard? I heard that there's a headshot reunion coming up. Let's give it up for the headshot reunion. Let's give it up for the headshot reunion.
I don't know, man. I don't know what can happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what can happen.
That'd be a classic.
But it's just some things that I got. Like I said, I watch Meek whole career.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say this with confidence. Ain't nobody prouder than Meek than me.
Right.
Ain't nobody in the world because
I can see that.
that's somebody that I knew was the one.
No,
like,
I
I
can
tell
see
everybody,
that.
like,
before everybody else.
no, this the one. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not no disrespect to his mom and all that. Like,
Right.
but they ain't know what he was doing. They ain't know what he was doing out here, like rapping and all that. Like, they just like any other mom. Oh, my son rap.
Right. Of course.
But I seen the work being put in. I seen like I would do this, and he would do it. And that's what would like a bar from what the fuck was the bar? Like I would see, like I was a sports guy. I was around all the basketball players. So Scoop would be in the Sports Illustrated. Who you think told him to do that? Yo, put Scoop and Rick in the John.
Gotcha.
Because they just shouted you out in Sports Illustrated. Mind you, Scooping them down there.
Right.
But in Sports Illustrated, they asking, Scoop, like, who do you listen to and all that? Scoop, like, Jay-Z and the Bloodhounds, Meek Mill. Mind, they don't know nothing about him. Meek Mill is totally underground. Early headshot days. And I'm like, yo, Scoop just shouted you out. And
shout out Scoop giving that shout out, keeping it Philly.
Sure.
I got them
Keeping it
bitches trying to
Shout out
scoop
my
me like I
boys.
played for Newman. That's where that bar came from. So I could always go to him and be like, yo, you got to do this. And he would do it. With some rappers, I'd be like, yo, you got to do that. Like Had. I always say this because Had, mom died at a young age. And I'd be like, yo, it's other kids feeling the same way, going through the same pain.
Right.
Talk about it. But he would never talk about it.
Yeah,
I mean, I could go at Meek with anything. Like, yo, talk about this. He'll call me like an hour later, like, yo, listen to this. Boom, boom, boom. Yo, talk about the bitches. The bitches like that shit.
Right.
And then that's when he start, oh, let me do this. Even if he's dissing the bitches.
Right.
They like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's like one of his biggest songs, One for the
No,
Road.
Yeah,
that
like,
joint.
mind you, I had
they love to get
to,
dissed in the song.
I had to beg him to do the record.
Love
though.
her and they name in the
They
song.
love
Yeah,
getting
like,
dissed. No, they
when I
love
tell you
getting
no
talked
lie,
about.
I had to beg him to do the
Damn, I
record
like that.
because he was on tip like, no, they don't want to hear that. I'm like, dog, nigga, I be around the bitches. Yes, they do. They
One for
love
the
that
Road,
shit. Like,
he's going crazy.
yeah, so,
It's crazy.
yeah, that's my guy though, man. Shout out to me. He doing some major things, man. And it's some major things that I want to make happen with him. Like even with the Drake beef, motherfuckers was calling him like, yo,
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm a
get in
Drake guy.
contact with me.
Tell
He
him to say
need
this.
your help. Yeah. I'm like, I'm here. I got some ideas. Come on. Whenever you come around, I got some ideas.
Look at that. Look out.
No,
No,
'cause
turn
it's
out
crazy.
Drake needs some help.
Speaking, yeah,
We ain't gonna
speaking
play
on
with
that
Drake,
beef,
though,
Like,
but
it's like,
I mean, you do though.
We ain't gonna play with Drake.
yeah.
No, you real on Drake groupie.
Now
my
Drake
man.
needs some help. Man.
Oh, you talking about? Oh shit! I'm thinking that you.
He hates it.
No.
You don't like-
No,
Bro,
you don't like Drake?
Sometimes you gotta pop out.
Oh, here he go. Don't get him started with
You
that.
Sometimes
do.
you gotta.
He
pop
gotta
out
tell
and
us.
show
He
niggas.
gotta tell himself some that too, though.
Yeah.
He don't pop out enough.
That's why
for
he
me.
had to pop out.
He don't create enough music for me. So
Yo, let's
Yeah,
get into
the
that.
we ain't gonna talk about that though.
No, we are gonna talk a little bit though. So I'm gonna run the list down. You tell me who you think won and why.
There we go.
So first we gonna go Jay-Z versus Nas.
I'm a little mad at Jay-Z right now, so I'm gonna
too.
be biased.
Oh, not now, but okay.
But I'm not gonna call a clear winner. But Ether is one of the greatest
My two favorite
rappers
ever.
I mean, one of the greatest rap discs of all time. So, yes, Jay-Z had a couple good punches, but
Right.
Nas delivered the knockout punch. You know what I'm saying?
So
Nas was getting beat up a little bit, but you know.
Nas
He
did
was.
the smartest thing ever. After he did that crazy knockout punch, he ain't fight no more.
You don't got to fight no more.
Remember Jay-Z was going out with some hot tracks dissing.
No, he was
Nas.
dissing
You know
him
why?
on Fierce,
He was
dissing him on
fighting
the
back.
Blueprint.
Right,
Dissing him
but
on, he dissed him
Nas
on
ain't
Super
give him
Ugly.
no
He
attention
dissed him on
fighting
that.
back.
He dissed him on 2 songs on Blueprint
He
too.
couldn't stop.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
going to
he
school
was
every
stop.
day.
But
I'm going to
all
school every
you had
day.
to
Like,
play was
yo, you heard what
Ether.
Jay-Z said? But
Right.
it
I was
wasn't.
too. I was too.
It wasn't.
It didn't hit hard as Ether.
Yeah.
Fuck Jay-Z.
Like,
That right
what's
there.
up,
Right.
No, he called him a tabo hole. That was crazy, bro.
Like, yeah, the way he just started off on that track.
Yeah,
you
man.
been on my, you love my style. It's like, all
Oh
right.
shit! I didn't even
Like,
write this
damn.
down, but you said you were Easy guy.
Easy.
So Easy versus I'm gonna say Drake and Snoop because he kind of jumped him. So
Shit, and Cube. Cube was
Right.
on that. Cube was on everybody's ass
Cube was
though.
going at niggas.
No,
He was
Cube-
going
no,
at
but
everybody.
I'm saying it was a Easy versus Dre type of joint, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Then it
but
was a
Dre
Eazy-E
really
versus
wasn't.
Cube.
Dre wasn't a rapper.
I don't know. I think it
though.
started at Easy
It
versus
was.
Cube.
It did.
for
It
real.
was yeah. Cube left first.
and then
It
and
did.
Cube left first, and then it was. But Cube dissed all them niggas.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He cooked
But
all
no-
of them.
Yeah.
Like,
God
that was-
damn it! I'm glad y'all said it on.
Yeah.
When he was drawn
But
on
yeah,
Gasoline.
who you?
Cube won that, man. But Easy.
Not Cube. I'm talking about Easy versus Dre. You know Snoop.
Ultimately, Dre won. Like
You got Snoop, man. Yeah, you got the young
he,
Snoop.
Eminem.
Eminem, 50
Eminem,
Cent.
one of my favorite rappers too. But
and Kendrick.
that's another story.
Come on.
Kendrick like an add
Dre got. I ain't gonna. Dre got the craziest.
He got a
roster.
crazy lineup. Yeah.
And cause then it's
Shit
only a
remind me
handful
of like
of
a
motherfuckers too.
headshot.
Like
you
you
know
I
feel
wouldn't
me?
even ask
Shit
for
remind
50.
me of
Right,
headshot.
right.
I wouldn't even
Yeah.
ask 50 versus John Rule.
We already
So
know who
who?
won that.
You already know who
50.
won that one. I mean,
Yeah, I
yeah.
ain't
On
gonna lie,
records,
50 was
for
getting.
sure.
50
And
was
then
getting
also
fucked
you
up.
already talked about Kendrick and Drake, so obviously that's a clear cut who you think won.
I
I'm
like
a little
Drake.
different with people.
I still like Drake.
I'm gonna
You
be
say you like
honest.
Drake?
I still like Drake.
That's crazy.
Me
But-
too.
But it's crazy
Because
He
me-
lost.
though. Kendrick has the biggest
He had a
record.
better
out of that.
record.
Kendrick
Yeah,
got
the
the
biggest
best-
record, right?
That's not
but-
even the best joint though. Euphoria the best joint out of the whole.
I feel like that's the
Nah.
best
out of the
one.
whole battle.
I
The
don't know,
best
that
joint is
Phantom
No, them
Menace
West
Phantom
Coast,
Menace
them
is
West Coast
crazy.
niggas with them
Phantom
dancing.
Menace is
Nah, that's
fire,
the best
too.
I
one, bro.
think.
They
I
But-
think it was different.
Yeah.
But I
Drake
didn't
would play
indulge
few
in it too
songs.
much because I'm like I like Kendrick, but
Oh, that Euphoria
it
shit.
just go
different,
like
bro.
yeah.
Like
Like-
that, they not
Like one of
us
the ball
joints.
players, like yeah, he alright.
Yo, truthfully,
That's not like us. I like it, but I love Euphoria.
And what I'm
He was just
saying
talking
is,
so crazy on that joint.
I like Drake, and I am not a Kendrick Lamar guy.
See, it's crazy. I'm a big fan of.
I don't
both.
understand the
I'm
shit.
more of a Drake.
But why-
guy.
but
I don't understand the shit
Here's
that
my
coming out of his
thing.
mouth, bro.
Why are you a big fan of Kendrick though?
I don't know what the
I'm
fuck
not
you
knocking
talking
you
about.
for, it, but why are you a big?
I like
fan?
swimming pools, but I don't.
That's a banger. That's a
It's just
classic,
certain
bro.
records
I
that
love
get me
Kendrick,
about
man.
like.
I don't even know what the fuck you
It's
talking
like,
about. Maybe I'm
for-
dumb. Maybe I'm
see,
dumb. I don't
No,
know what you're talking
he
about.
Like, I
real
don't
he
relate to
real
him.
different
Yeah.
with his music.
If
He don't give you the
but
same
people
type
won't
of.
admit that though, because
Everything he talks about.
I'm not
is
the only
different.
person out here like, what is he talking about? And people like, oh, you don't know what he's talking about, so it must be hot.
You
Nah.
really got to tap into his albums to understand it. Though.
For sure, and
It's a whole-
And you got to go
it's-
See, I
start
was
to
a-
finish.
It's like a body of work. I mean,
Okay,
it's like an
gotcha.
essay.
I was
Like,
really
this
a
is
fan
how
of
I.
him since Section 80. Like Section,
Gotcha.
that mixtape was like
He
that's,
puts together
that's a
bodies of
legendary
work.
Yeah,
mixtape.
yeah.
So J. Cole-
I call them like
Yeah.
essays. Like
He
the
approaches his album
introduction.
like, yo, I'm
He got
keeping
the
it
stories.
consistent.
Mhm.
I'm going.
It's
I'm
a whole
transitioning
story.
from
It all
here,
line
bro.
up
His
together.
first album with Good Kid, Mad City. Like it was just like,
Yeah,
yo, like
I can
the way he
name
just,
on one hand the songs I like to Kendrick, like with the Janet Jackson joint, he did Poetic Justice, but I'm not a big.
I ain't gonna lie, Drake
Kendrick
made
guy.
that song.
Yeah, it's one of them. You like it or you don't like it.
Yeah,
Like,
I fuck with Kendrick. He's not one. Neither one of them is in my like favorite. Like my two favorite rappers is Jay-Z and Nas. They my two favorite rappers. You know what
I'm a little Wayne guy myself.
See, it's crazy.
But
My
that's-
two favorite
Wayne's alright.
rappers, they is Jay-Z and
You
Drake.
said Wayne
My
is
two-
what?
He not
Oh.
in my top
Who your top- who your
favorite
top
type
five?
niggas. My favorite niggas is
Lil
Lil and
Wayne.
Nas for sure.
That's it.
Lil Wayne.
All right, so speaking
Oh,
of
what?
that, right?
So
yeah,
Lil
that's
Wayne,
crazy.
Jadakiss.
He probably got the
So
greatest
Hov not in your top
mixtape
five?
lineup.
Huh?
Honestly,
Hov not in your top five.
He
If you're not gonna put him number one, just take him out.
It could be
Right,
by
for
He's the
real,
best,
for
he's
real.
the
All
best
right,
rapper of all
well,
time.
he'll just be out. I'm
Yeah,
fine
he's
with
definitely
it.
the
I'm
best.
You fine with that?
I'm fine with that. Yeah,
Weezy hot though, but
I'm
way
okay.
better
I'm
than
okay
Weezy.
with that.
Lil Wayne
Well,
probably
go
got
ahead.
the.
I want you to finish. Lil Wayne. You said
Lil
Kiss.
Wayne, Kiss, Big.
It's my third favorite rapper.
Lil Wayne, Kiss, Big.
Big in my top 3 too.
3 Stacks, my fault. I ain't gonna say this.
Oh, see, you on lyrics.
This crazy. I
Lyrics.
get judged on this a lot, but Young Chris is in my top 5.
So I'm glad you said that. My top 5: Jay-Z
Chris hot.
is
Chris
Jay-Z,
super hot.
is Biggie, is Kiss, is Siegel, and is Spade.
Whew, see.
Speed.
Damn.
The only reason I can't put Speed and
'Cause
that's
short-
my guy because
Short term problem.
yeah, because of that. Like,
Mm.
but I wanted to rap because of Major Figures. We ain't gonna trip.
Yo,
like,
I had to ask him. We just.
nigga,
our
I wanted
last
to
interview
rap.
with Spade.
I wanted to
I
rap
said, I
because
called
of
Mike.
Major
I said,
Figures.
"Yo, how was the interview, bro? You know, I was, I was a little, I had some good juice in me."
Pause.
said-
we ain't gonna trip. Pause.
Yeah,
That's
super
crazy.
made no Diddy.
I hit some
Yeah.
headshot punch. All
There
right.
we go.
But anyway,
That's some good juice in me. That's crazy.
Mike said,
This nigga
he said it was a good
crazy.
interview. He said it was a good interview, but you can tell Speed was your favorite rapper. He was on groupie time.
Yeah, I'm like,
No,
damn,
but-
I ain't gonna lie. Halfway, I'm like,
That's one of them. That's one of them. You had to be there, like to
Yeah,
understand
no,
who
that shit
Spade
was
was,
different.
man. Like
That
who
shit-
Spade is. Like
Oh,
he's
Spade was that
still
nigga.
super genuine, man. He was thorough, man.
Him and Freeway got the best vibes I think ever come out
Far,
the city.
far as a rapper,
Him and
man,
Freeway.
like
vibes, just good people.
the
No, Freeway
Figures
definitely
as a
solid.
group
Yeah,
was
yeah, they
just
was that.
like
Yeah,
was
that
that.
shit was different.
we wanted to be like the Figures. That's what Headshot. When
For
I was
real.
thinking of Headshot, I was thinking of the Figures. You know what I'm saying? State Property came later, but I was figured out.
No, I
Like,
feel you.
nigga,
That makes sense because
that's why I got my first baldy because of Gilly. You know what I'm saying? Like
Shout
we
out
was
Billy.
in high school calling ourselves the Figures. My man was from down 18th Street. He was bump cousin, so I used to have all the exclusive. So yeah, the Figures
Stan
had
was
that
mad as
shit
shit
rolling, man.
because he couldn't get a Figure shirt.
I just had a
Spade
bump.
was
Just
like,
gave
"Listen,
me
man."
Figures, John.
See,
Bump, you gotta go ahead. Bump got them Jones on.
Yo, we talk about Young
Bump
Bob,
got
the
the-
legend. You
Bump-
see how happy he is talking about getting
Right,
a shirt
right.
now?
Bump got the Figure sticks too with all the Figures music on.
No, that's
You gotta go ahead. Bump.
Yo, you was
Shout out to the Figures,
you was
man.
different,
God
man.
damn.
Yo, but we always like to talk about the current motion you got going on.
Shout out to that.
So, I know like you real heavy in the community dealing with these young boys. First I want you to talk about, the motion you got going on, some of the I don't want to call them clubs, but organizations that you're working with, as well as the state of rap now in Philly. So after you answer one question, try to remember that second question.
So right now, what I say is I'm living my second life right now. I'm returning the favor, basically. I had mentors growing up. I had some thorough mentors growing up, and my mentor is still in my life. So that's something I pride myself on. Showing the young boys, like, yeah, I got young boys that I'm their mentor, but my mentors come up and talk to my young boys. So they see that. So right now, I have a community center in Roxborough. Roxborough is an area of Philadelphia where my mom used to send me to like stay out of trouble, stay out of North Philly or whatever. But it became like a second home. Worked my first jobs up there. I probably worked everywhere up Roxborough.
Right.
To now, I have a community center up there. I went to school up there. My son go to school up there now. I live up there now.
That's what's up.
My
man.
community center is right around the corner. I've been in my community center for 3 years. It's crazy. My community center is Heroes Mark Enterprise. Community center for all communities. So basically, it's just like any color, any race, any weight, anybody could come here, and
Welcome
and,
there. I mean,
and it feels like home. You know what I'm saying? That's what we pride ourselves on. I got the Whiteys coming up there, Chinese, everything. We just was on the news recently for the things we doing up there. Partnerships with Princeton University.
That's dope.
Huge partnership with
that's fine.
Princeton. Like
That's
they
dope.
play a big role in the program where our kids get to go up there. Our kids go up there in the summer and live as a college student for free. They eat good meals. They even got me a room and board up there. Like we
Shout out
at
to
their
Princeton University for
games.
Seriously.
I'm able to introduce them to new things to do up there, bring some culture up there. Shout out my man Miles. My man Miles was a guy younger than me, running around with me, and just loved everything I was doing, and just returning the favor. Like, yo, I see you got this going on.
That's true.
Come up here. And once I get up there, I just start moving around, talking to people, bumping shoulders, and sharing my ideas, sharing my vision. And it's just like, I was on the Zoom with them today with Victory and North, like
Right.
putting a play together.
Shout out Mike Morak, all y'all guys.
shout out
Hey,
to-
yo,
that's the
absolutely.
family
Shout out
down
Mike.
there.
Shout out Mike.
So,
for sure.
yeah, now I'm just helping kids. I got an after school program, summer camp, mentor program, poetry club. I'm the same thing I do with music. I just do it with poetry now. So I'm finding poetry artists. Yeah, and I got the School of the Gifted, a group of talented music artists that's super gifted, man. They like the mutants, man. We would be like the X-Men.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I'm just, like I said, I'm just living my second life right now. Enjoying it while I'm doing it. I can't complain. That's one of my slogans. I can't complain at all, man.
That's super thorough, man. Super proud of you. You know, a lot of people.
I stopped drinking. I used to be smacked.
Yo.
I ain't want to leave that out because
All
it's
right.
part of my story.
We can talk
you know
about
what
the
I'm
sober
saying?
life. So
Yeah.
Absolutely, man.
that was a
Shout out
movement.
to you, man. That's what's up.
So
For real.
you know, when Bob used to come up to LU, I could always count on my man being my drinking partner. You know, Bob, Bob,
Whatever.
Yeah, we was talking about that before.
Yeah, it hurt my feelings when I heard Sober Life come out. I was like,
Yeah.
Bob, you ain't gonna be sober, bro. Like, you wearing this shirt,
But
you
that
probably
was-
drunk right now.
That was the reason I did it, because everybody was used to me being drunk, right? So I'm like, you know what? I'm drawn. I know I'm drawn.
Super drunk.
I'm going to give myself 30 days. I'm going to chill. And then niggas like, you ain't going to do 30 days. It started out on Twitter. Sober Life. Day one. Then every day I wake up and do the same. Sober Life. Nigga, you lying. You ain't going to do it. Mind you, my drinking homies, they'd come from over the bridge with the bottles. I'm like, no, I ain't on that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We could walk to the liquor store, though, but I ain't drinking.
Right.
Y'all could drink that shit. All the niggas around me, they was drinking heavy.
That shit
Fuck
became
it,
a
more
movement.
for me. And it just turned into a movement, man.
Turns
But
into a
I
movement.
like I said, I'm not. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I don't never really talk heavy about myself, but I like to say I don't toot my own horn or blow my own whistle. But I
You
know
a leader,
they,
bro.
But I know they work. You know what I'm saying? So
So you a leader, bro. You a leader for sure.
everything I touch turned gold. I went from being Sober Life Bob, Headshot Bob, North Philly Bob, Sober Life Bob, Help Me Help You Bob, We Working Bob, Community Leader Bob,
Right.
and all of them had motion. And I know I'm leaving a bunch of Johns out, man, but
No, for sure.
all of them had motions. Now I did a Vote Obama campaign, man, like with a Sober Life merch. I put Obama in a Sober Life hoodie, man. Shout out my man, he helped me with that logo. Yeah, but I put him in a Sober Life hoodie, and it was off to the races, man.
That's dope, man.
So, my old head Brez, he be like, nigga, you made niggas vote this term. If niggas wasn't voting, you made sure they voted this term. With these hoodies, I had it out right during election time. He was like, you made niggas vote this time, man. If you this was your campaign for
No, you
Obama,
made it cool.
man.
Made it cool, man. Made it cool.
The Vote Obama joints, boy, they was moving like hotcakes. God damn.
So we, kind of winding down. I'm had you here for a little minute.
I like it here, man. First of all, I want to thank y'all for having me, man.
I
Like,
appreciate
Thank
you,
for
man.
I don't know if I
coming,
thank
man.
y'all
Real
already,
shit,
So,
man, but
before I ask what I'm going to ask, let's give a big shout out to my man Big Star.
Oh yeah,
Star, that's my guy.
Big
That's
shout
my
out.
I look at y'all like Jordan and Kobe. You could
That-
be
yeah.
Jordan, he could be Kobe. You could be Kobe, he could be Jordan.
Star's
I look
my
at y'all,
guy,
y'all
man.
the goats of that DVD era in Philly for
Listen,
sure.
Star sparked it off, man.
No, he sparked it off.
I just came and finished what he started, man.
But I'm blessed.
Star, man. So
I'm
cool,
personally blessed
man.
to have connection with both of y'all.
We gonna get him up here.
No. I listen. Star waiting. He's
Yeah,
just
let's-
waiting. He's just
yeah.
waiting on the call. Like, you know what I mean? So he like saying, do what you need to do. I'm here once you're ready.
Mhm.
Same thing with Bob. So that's what I was getting at. That I'm blessed to have both of them dudes as big brothers. where when I started getting into this lane, or we started getting into this lane, I was able to call them, and I tell people all the time, it's been Star and Bob that been dropping the jewels, and just far as like, what to do, what not to do, things like that. Even something that's Bob, like one of my questions for Bob was like, yo, bro, I know you watch Leak Joint. People was telling me that it wasn't messy enough. I need to go messy. He like, bro, you gotta be you. Like, and you not a messy dude. Like, you understand what I mean? Like, you gotta keep it. You gonna keep it thorough. You gonna keep it trill. You ain't. We ain't. He ain't say Stan, you ain't gonna do that. He said we ain't going. He said we ain't going. He said we ain't doing that. Stan. That's what he said. We ain't doing that. Like, basically, like, hey, you my young boy. We ain't doing that shit.
And that's what I'm big on, man. Like, I don't say I a lot. I don't say I can do this whole thing myself, but it's still we.
Right.
Yo, this is what we got going on over here, man.
No,
so
when it come to our little business with Philly Hoop Group.
Shout out to Philly Hoop Group.
Shout out
I was getting scooped.
I don't know what we talking about. Everything I do is big business, man. You know what I mean? But
them niggas wrong all the time. They picked against Imhotep last year, so hopefully they get it right this year. They ain't like that. They ain't like that.
Who picked it?
Y'all was picking Ryan,
nigga.
I ain't picked Ryan.
Oh, you proud of that?
Like,
I picked Ryan. I did not pick Ryan.
Who you pick?
I picked Imhotep.
Okay, no.
I don't
Yes,
know.
I did. Yes, I did.
Lie. Before the season started, he picked Ryan too.
Well, during the season, you want to know who you picked? Fucking Newman. I had to call him up like, yo.
Yeah, he did pick Newman during the season. Stan called me. He said, yo, what's up with Taylor?
Oh, yes, I did.
Cool? I picked Newman. Yeah, y'all still cool. What's up?
Like my thing was, it wasn't about that you picked Newman. You was like, Newman is way better than everybody. I said, I said that word right there. That ruffled my feathers a little bit. Like, I'm cool with you having your big.
I took Ryan before the season started. As the season went along, my tune started to change.
Right.
Because I started to see the teams play.
No, I definitely. I did.
Before the season started,
you gotta get tapped back into the
I do. I was just saying. Man, I got a question for you though. I got a question for y'all too.
Right.
What is the highlight of what you got going on right now? Or not even a highlight. Like, how can I word this? What's your favorite part of what you got going on? Is it the coaching? Is it the watching your players blossom? Or is it the ones that made it and already went? You know what I'm saying? Or is it just the one you just sitting back and like, oh damn, they on some shit?
So just like you had somebody like Meek that was really like under your wing. You got a whole bunch of people that's under your wing, but somebody that was like, he was attached to me. Like everybody attached him to me. His name is Bernard Lights. He graduated 2018. He got the highest single game scoring record at MOT. He scored 55 in a game before. Nard went to Lincoln and everything. That's, like I said, that's my youngin'. That's who came up. Forget basketball. But my mom needed her. I'm not living there. Obviously, I'm grown. My mom needed her pavement shovel. It was getting shoveled by him. Like, you understand what I mean? Like, that's how much of a thorough young boy, good dude he is. But watching him be like, he did his thing in college. Now he's a teacher, like a real life teacher.
Watching him become a man.
Watching him become a man, bro. And I'm not trying to put a situation out there. Everybody come through struggle, but his struggle was a little different. He got a little extra to his story. So just seeing like just the great human being that he is right now, that joint is just like, that's the ultimate. And mind you, I don't talk to him nearly close to every day anymore. Like nearly. I'm talking about people talk to him, people tell me what's going on with him. Like, you understand what I mean? But
when y'all see each other, it's still
it's not even that. He could call me. He still to this day. If he called me for something, he know for sure he go at a drop of the dime. Just like my daughter with Sanaa, I'm gonna give it to him. That's I feel like that's my I'm trying to think. I don't want to say my responsibility, but that's my duty to make sure that certain dudes is all right. And like I said, I'm close to a bunch of players at Imhotep, but just seeing him, who's a dude who wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just putting that case. He wasn't supposed to be here, if that makes sense. Like, he wasn't born 6'6". He wasn't. No, he got out the mud. So seeing him now as just a good basketball player. He a thorough young boy, bro. Like just a super good dude.
It's good to have him.
That's
man.
a good feeling.
It's good to have him. And I want to give you your flowers because of that, though, man. Like,
I appreciate that.
You sticking to who you are and not changing. Like even your coaching style,
Appreciate
even your bullshit, fucking with everybody, coming in there. You not change. A lot of times, like people
that's
get in these
right.
situations and getting these little, not little, but getting these different careers and get different opportunities and kind
Right.
of change who they are.
Right. I appreciate
But
that.
you stay the same the whole
Yeah.
way.
And
like-
shout out to Emotep for letting me do that.
Shout out to
man.
Emotep.
Shout out to
definitely.
Emotep. Let
Oh,
me
They
do
let
that,
you
man.
be a dickhead.
Yeah,
they
I
let him be a
could.
dickhead.
They probably,
They let
yeah, they
Sam do
probably
what
should
he
have.
wants to
Yeah,
do.
they
They
probably should
definitely
have.
do.
They called me the director of fun at the school.
You are. He was doing that fun.
Nah,
I always be telling people,
that-
man, if I was a kid, man, at another school, I wouldn't know in your lives, especially on a Friday. I'll be wanting to transfer, run the fuck
right?
out of there. I'll be like, damn, they doing karaoke, this and that.
Yeah,
Oh,
but,
I'm about to
But just
That's-
watching that, not changing who it like.
Exactly.
Like,
I
damn, that
appreciate
shit's dope,
that.
man.
'Cause
I don't know if that's a good
important,
thing. I don't know if I'm
No,
maturing.
that's a
maybe,
good
maybe
thing.
I need
No,
to-
no,
you
it's a
show
good thing because
maturity.
I'm playing.
You
show
showing the kids.
maturity,
I'm
but
playing.
Because you still got kids
Right.
in check though, but you.
but that's
know,
how. But
that's how it should be.
That's like growing up. That's what you wanted as a.
Yeah.
I wanted somebody cool that I could come bump into in school. Like,
Right.
or I can tell you the bullshit that's going on at
No,
home.
serious.
and that's how I
That's
treat
the
my
main thing right
kids.
there. That's
Yeah,
the main
like,
thing right there.
And you got to be able to lighten up with them, make them laugh, and they gotta know that you cool, so they can actually trust you. It's like, okay, Mr. Stan, I don't know weird shit. Like he don't got his guard up with me. Like so I could actually
I'm
don't
not the
gotta
only
have my
staff
guard up
member.
with him.
It's-
I can have a
There's
conversation
quite a
with him.
few staff members like
No,
that in that
yeah, I
building,
definitely
man.
know
Sure,
you feel,
Tep is-
but
There's
There's quite a
Tep
few.
is
Shout out,
different, man.
both Coach Kevs, Wop, there's everybody.
But just seeing you in your
everybody,
element
right.
though, it's like, damn, it's just some dudes you see him like, damn, that nigga did that. You know what I'm saying? That nigga did that.
Yo, because we got to wind down. I know we running out of time. I can't let this question go by. It's a real sensitive question, so I'm careful on how I'm asking it.
You ain't even got to ask it. It's cool. I got you.
Yeah, you took some losses, man. You took
Yeah,
some.
I'm doing well though. I'm
You
doing
okay.
well.
How about the family?
The family doing well. If y'all didn't know, I lost my mom June 2023.
Sorry.
Mind you,
Damn,
my
I'm sorry to
mom
hear that, bro.
that's my dog. You know what I'm saying?
I can just tell by the way you just spoke.
Yeah, I don't play about my mom. I
Same
lost
man.
my pop 2020.
Mm.
The crazy part is about this whole full circle moment. I was starting a podcast, but I wouldn't do my podcast without getting an interview from my pop.
Yeah, I watched it. Too.
So it took me like 4 years to get this interview. Mind, this is how long I wanted to start this podcast, but I wouldn't start it. And he was just like, no, I ain't on that. My pop real laid back. As a young boy, he had a drug addiction, and I used to bomb on him on a regular though. So that's why when we was talking about the song in the beginning, I'd be in the crib playing that loud as ever. And when I said my mom and pop, they let me like, I got away with murder for real. But I think it's because of the way I express myself. And that's how I know I spoke through music. That's how I know music was my thing at a young age. Like I went to see a counselor in 7th grade myself. Like, yo, I know how I want to kill my pop. I know exactly how I want to do it. I know exactly when I want to do it. Counselor called my parents up there, and I was going to see counselor on the regular. To fast forward 18, me and my pop relationship changed. Like, I remember giving my pop a hug and like, damn, this my nigga.
Right.
So this how life worked. February 3rd, 2020, we did the interview. And that freaky COVID shit came out. And he kept going in and out the hospital from like November to March. He'd go in for 2 weeks. And they'd be like, there's a weird
virus.
Right. And he got to stay in the hospital. You have to go put our yellow through. My dad was an addict for a long time. So his doctor used to be like, nigga, I don't know how you living at this point. Like, so I never used to go see my pop in the hospital. My pop used to go to the hospital all the time. But it was like, fuck that nigga, let him die. But as I got older and started to understand more, and then that's why I can just go cold turkey on liquor.
Gotcha.
Because I'll be like, nigga, I don't never want to be my pop.
Gotcha.
I don't never want to get addicted. I don't never want. So I can go, like, I ain't drinking today. You know what? Fuck it. I ain't drinking this month. Oh, I ain't drinking this year. Niggas be looking at me like, nigga, how you just gonna say, I don't want to do that? So the crazy part about it is my pop died on my birthday.
Damn.
So that was like a sign, like, damn. Then everybody looking at me. Mine, I already stopped drinking. Everybody like, damn, that nigga gonna drink. He gonna drink. And it was just something in my head. He like, nigga, you got it. Like, relax. It's cool. And now my center is called Heroes Mark. Hero is my son, Mark is my dad. So the colors is orange. It was like one of his cancers that they say he died from. But I really think my pop just died from, like, he was tired. Like, he kept going in and out the hospital. He was on oxygen. He was going to dialysis.
I hear you.
But like I said, the doctor was like, nigga, how are you living? Like, at this point, I don't know. Like, your brain was supposed to explode from some other shit before. But my pop was like a soldier. So he passed away. And I checked. That's my dog, though.
Gotcha.
So 3 years later, well, shit, even in that year, I lost my pop. I lost my grandma. I lost my mentee. This is my young nigga Yacht Mac. And then I lost my mentor, Tyrone Crawley, from the POW. That's one of my mentors that taught me all the stuff to do with the younger group, like, cause he did it with me. So Tyrone Crawley. So 2020 kind of killed me. My mom got sick.
His son, I'm cool with his son, Ty.
Oh, little
Crawley.
Ty. Yeah, that's my boy. That's my boy. And that type of stuff, like his pop taught me so much that
because he had the Power Center down north, right?
When Ty was going through his high school, come on, you going to Roxborough?
Right, because he went to Roxborough.
You gonna play for Roxborough, and that was all off my calls, like
love.
talking to the coach. Yo, I got somebody coming. He gonna play. He gonna be the starting point guard, and it was that. But fast forward to my mom got sick in 2020. Also, she bounced back. 2023, she started getting sick again. And that was my dog, so I could always see it in her face, like, damn, something going on.
Right.
Something going on. She had some freaky cancer. It was a skin cancer that developed everywhere. And then it was like one of the poets say, Sweet Sadie's, her mom passed also. But in one of her poems, she said, like she had to watch a superhero lose all her superpowers. Damn, I'm getting a little choked up. But that was me, though, like just watching my mom, like, damn, like.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit got me a little low key.
Yeah, I tried not to speak on it, but like when I say that was my dog, that was my favorite person in the world. Like,
yeah, that's how I feel about my mom, man. My mom.
Ooh, shit, damn, I ain't never cried on the podcast. Yeah, but I don't just say my mom my favorite. You know how niggas be like, I got the best mom in the world.
Yeah.
Other people say that for me. And that's how I knew, like, she was that. Like, even my job I got now, and before she passed away, she put shit in play already. Like, it's like, she know, I got you, son, don't worry about it.
That's amazing.
She was working her position probably over 20 years, 30 years rather. Now I work in her position. And they just give me the green light. Like, go, you fine, son. It's cool, you good. Don't worry about nothing. You need help with this? You need help with that? I got her desk. I don't even go sit at the desk. Like, I don't even go down there. I work for the school district, so shout out to early childhood, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to them for sure.
What's up, man?
Yeah,
but I got her position, and I probably sat at the desk probably 3-4 times. And I've been there for 2 years. I was already in the district, but she was like, no, son, I want you closer to me. And before she passed away, she was like, no. She was trying to retire. I was like, no, you're going to do a year with me. You're going to do a year with me. But she ended up passing away. But before she passed away, she helped with my camp. She did all my paperwork for my camp. I hate paperwork. But before she passed away, she was sick. She had all my shit set up for 2023. All my paperwork. She died the second day of camp. But all my paperwork was set up already.
Wow.
So.
But like when you since you worked there, like when you sat in her seat, like, did you feel some type of way?
It don't matter where I go, I feel it. Like, especially sitting in the seat. I got big shoes to fill.
Yeah. Like
2 weeks ago, they did like on Friday. Well, we work from home on Friday, so we do a Zoom meeting, and my sister about to get into the position. Rather, she just filled out for the position, but my sister has the same name as my mom. So I told her when she wrote, the supervisor, whatever, I said, just give her a heads up that you got the same name, because she gonna go crazy when she see mommy name. Because my mom taught the boss how to do her job. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm.
my mom, I mean, she was that. So they had like a whole hour conversation. I had to turn my camera off where everybody just was speaking on who my mom was to them and how important she was and how parents still come up to us schools like, hey, I was thinking about Missy Bond. Is she still here? And then the new person got to sit and tell them that my mom passed away and shit like that. And they sit there for an hour and cry about it and all that. But yeah, my mom's superhero, man. Like, even when I had my son, my mom was like, yo, that could be your favorite person. I'm all right. Like,
right.
like I'm all right. It's cool. I'm not gonna be mad
Right,
at you.
right.
Like,
You feel like
cool.
kind of like, damn.
Yeah, like I'm
be...
treating on my mom, but no, like that really is my
No,
dog.
man. Let's give it up for Mom Dukes. All the like, that's the real.
Like my pop shit fucked me up.
Yeah.
But it kind of like made me step up more. But my mom shit kind of crushed me. Like, damn.
Gotcha.
I cry like every day. It could be anything. Like,
Right.
Damn.
Right.
Fuck.
If you know
I hear that.
you know him. That's
That's real for me. I'm real laid back.
super laid back.
You get the
Nothing
same face
gonna
every
move him,
time.
man.
Like
Yeah.
nothing really don't bother me. But my
Yeah.
mom, like that shit be like.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Nigga, I be
That's how
crying
feel about
watching
my grandma.
TV. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's getting into me? Like,
Right.
God damn.
So kind of we definitely got to wrap up. You know, they ready to get us up out of here. This joint.
My apologies.
No, we
man.
good.
I ain't gonna lie, this was a great podcast.
Yeah, man, it's just really good episode.
There's a lot
really
more, man.
appreciate
I got. There's a lot more to talk
No,
about.
we bring you
man.
back, bro. We
Yeah,
bring you
man,
back.
shit.
It's not a one-stop shop. Like
yeah,
this.
there's a lot more. I got to come
we-
back
we-
with goodies.
Like
I
our
usually bring
headshot one
goodies,
is
Yeah,
man.
you
Like,
definitely bring my headshot shirt.
it's
man.
cool, man. It's
Yeah,
cool.
I need my
We're gonna
headshot
ride the
shirt,
next
bro.
one
He
in
was out
the
of pocket.
studio.
I had the kids, man. The kids
I
keep
feel
me
that.
busy, man. The kids keep me busy.
But just getting out of here, hearing how you ended off, clearly a true winner, you know, to still
Winners
help
win, man.
help other people, help other families, and you dealing with your own stuff. Like, you understand what I
Every
mean?
day.
That's a blessing, man, and it's a gift.
Mhm.
Sure.
You're a true leader, bro. A bunch of people look up to you,
Shout out to them.
including myself.
Shout out to you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
include me too, 'cause, yeah, man.
Man, you part of that, a bunch of people's childhood, man. We just want to thank you for that.
Damn, before y'all go,
Yo,
man.
and I can't, I'm tripping.
I'm sorry, but
shout out Bam, shout out Bam.
Shout out the gang though.
Yeah.
And it's crazy though because it's not if you know you know, but them niggas know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They know what's up. Like they know that's the gang. It's no them. When I say we, that's what I'm talking
Right,
about.
right,
It's no me without them. Bam, say no more. Everything headshot.
right.
24th and ours, all that shit. But I had a full circle moment the other day.
Mhm.
I just went public with my after school program.
Okay.
Now I usually do it real private, and it's more like if the parent know me, they can come reach out to me and boom, boom, boom.
Right.
So I just went public at one of my schools, and a kid signed up or whatever, and one of the kids' pops had called me like, "Damn, what's up? Blah blah blah." He was like, "You know, this is a full circle moment because I grew up off you."
Mm.
And when my daughter brought home the application or whatever, and I seen who you was, I was like, "Damn, this the dad talking to me."
Right.
He's
right,
like, "This been the same nigga all his life.
right.
All he ever did was help people, man."
Seriously.
And that shit was just like, damn, he don't even know how that made my day. Like I'm just like, damn, I was having a rough day. like damn, like a war.
No, man.
man.
It's
good,
crazy
man.
that you saying that because I ain't gonna lie, that's the joy I get with the Philly Hoop Group movement. Like,
Right.
I enjoy helping these young boys,
Right.
especially get to that
Man,
next level.
what y'all doing is great, man.
Appreciate that.
I gotta tap in more because I was a big part of sports too with that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, for sure.
I definitely want to know more about what y'all got going on and if I can help in any way. I'm quite sure I got a way I can help. So
Yeah, there's a
for sure,
way.
let's
for sure.
figure
There's
it
a way.
out,
There's a
man.
way.
Let's figure it out.
For sure.
We definitely
That's just
talk
me,
about that.
man.
But that's gonna wrap it up, man. You know.
Bro, we appreciate your time,
Yeah.
man.
Man, I
Seriously.
appreciate y'all for having me,
Thank
man.
you
When
for
is
sliding
when?
on us,
When
man.
is when?
When is
The
fucking
end.
when.
You feel me?
The end, man. Let's give it up, man.
Shout out to Michigan State Spartans, man. We about to go 4-0 this weekend at Boston
Can't
College.
top
And
it.
man, it's fucking
It's
win.
It's
Shout
Papa
out my
LU
young
do
boy,
too,
Ken
so you know
Tolly.
we all. It's
Man,
all
I'm
love.
on the